You didn't hear about Lauren Hill?
Hold on, let's say it. Let's
You
get
are
it.
now tuned into the Mindful Exchange podcast.
Hey,
What's happening?
welcome.
Mindful
What's going on? How y'all feeling, man?
Exchange podcast.
Honestly,
Tide, boss, tide.
I ate some Chex Mix earlier. That's all I'm gonna say.
So how does because the world eats Chex Mix, kids eat Chex Mix.
Yeah. So what do you mean by that?
People in African villages might get Chex Mix. So how does Chex Mix affect you?
I had Hoodies Goodies Chex Mix.
Oh, what's that?
It's a
Not-
it's a medical form of Chex Mix designed to help you relax.
Not interested.
Is that regulated by the FDA?
FDA, FDA regulated.
Something that'll have you messed up all goddamn week.
What? Nah, it's not that bad. They just soft. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling great. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me too. I feel good.
Yeah, I feel good too, man. I need a little more rest, but I feel great.
Same.
I had a good week. I'm gonna keep it simple because every time I say I'm going to, I don't. Great week. I feel great, man. I almost got killed in the gym, but you was there.
That shit was crazy.
Other than that, and I even feel blessed after that. So I feel great, man.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get killed, but what
Word up.
happened, if you don't mind me asking?
Squatting.
That nigga,
Yeah, we
that
was
nigga
talking
there,
about that
Superman
last
and
week.
shit.
He was just talking
That's
about
why I
the-
hit you. That's why I hit you.
Nigga.
As soon as the shit went down, I was like, yo, I gotta tell Quest the shit. Because we was talking about it before, and then but that shit, I feel great though, man, because it wasn't like a self-defeating thing. It was I did an what's that word? Erroneous thing?
Aaron.
Erroristic.
Aaron.
I did an
I
erroristic.
think we know what we
He
trying
made
to
an
say.
error.
Yeah.
I made an error. So
Yeah.
rather than do what I know I should have did, I'm on my beast mode shit. So I was like, I got this either way.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, I got checked
man.
real quick, bruh. There was no way around it. And I guess I might as well summarize it real quick.
Yeah.
So there was mad of us squatting, so different heights. So we're adjusting the squat rack. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So was it Trey that went before me or Maria?
Right.
Trey, he's mad shorter than me, so I should have adjusted the squat.
Put it higher.
Yeah, but instead I just loaded the 315 on it and just got under it, and I was crouched down, knees bent.
Nigga.
So I stepped out and tried to stand up. Nigga, I wasn't going nowhere. I was the opposite. That shit started going down. I was like, what was it like? I tried to say like, watch out, because Marshall was behind me.
No, but it was like slow motion, son. So I'm standing in the doorway.
Damn, nigga.
I'm standing in the doorway, and I see it. It starts to go like this. He's like, it was like slow motion. Marshall was like, oh shit. So then it hit Marshall in the lip and then in the arm.
You gotta let that shit drop, my nigga.
And the thing is, I always put the supports up.
Yeah.
So if it would have just been
And I
me,
remember
I would have
asked-
been good.
And I remember I asked you about that last week.
I always put him up when I go heavy. But he was behind me, spotting me like he normally does. But
And that's how it happened to that one nigga.
that's why I always put the supports up. Because I would have been good, but it was him behind me. Damn. But he got out the way in time, but he did get touched by the bar, I think it was, right?
If anything, that shit would have bounced up and you just had to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn.
But this shit was crazy.
But
though.
then I got right back to it about a minute or 2 or 3 later. Did my 6 or 8. Next time did 6 or 8. So,
Dope.
you know what I mean? I was a little scared, but I was like, nigga, we ain't about to be on that shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what, he was real diligent on changing that bar height.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
For everybody, he's like, "Oh no, Jerry, hold on, wait a
Hold
minute.
on,
Put
you
it
might
up.
need to. You might need to
Change
do
the bar
this.
height.
How
Hey,
tall are
what-
you again?
Yeah.
Go, put it by your shoulder. Oh, no, we gotta change it for you. Come on, let's go.
Definitely glad you're all right though.
Thank you,
Word
man.
up, man.
That shit was scary. Missed y'all, man. I be with Hoodie every day now in the gym. I don't see you as much.
Yeah.
Bring your ass back to the gym.
Yes, Lord.
I don't see you as much.
Yeah,
You be
man.
wherever the fuck you be at, conquering vitamins and minerals or whatever the fuck.
Working,
This nigga working with
grinding,
shamans
son.
and
Yo, he
Yo.
said conquering.
Yo, son, listen, I'm still trying to conquer me, bro.
I know that's right.
Yo, literally, that's
Word.
what my week was, man.
Yeah.
Staying consistent in the gym, pushing myself just a little bit more each day.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Diet-wise, mental-wise, emotional-wise. Like,
Yeah.
like literally, yo, it became Groundhog Day this week. Like the days just blend together. I was doing the same shit,
Yeah.
walking the same path.
Yeah.
The only thing that changed was my workouts.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it was a good week. Got some rest. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good, festive. You know what I'm
Beautiful
saying?
thing, man.
Wrapped some presents with the wife last night.
Oh, you getting ready early.
Yeah, watched some Christmas movies, spent some
Nice.
quality
You
You
time.
make me feel like I'm slipping.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? Yo,
Man.
nah, that's a once in a lifetime thing, bro. I ain't done
My
that
tree,
shit.
my tree been
in
up
years.
2 weeks.
Man, I guess I don't know. My family must be different, man.
Nah, my wife is real big on Christmas. Like
my-
she putting lights up right now, stringing lights up outside.
My house
and
is
all that
decorated
shit.
for Christmas already. We got the stockings across the.
You be having mad kids in your house.
Yeah, you
too.
got you got the ages of the kids that
Yeah,
be really
like there
in
don't
it.
be no kids in my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that. You go from having kids
To none.
to no kids in the house at all, right?
I still like. I wrap presents for myself and put them under the tree.
Shit, me and my
I'm not
shorty-
gonna lie.
Yo,
I bought myself 3 pair of sneakers one year.
Put it right under the
every-
tree.
Everybody was like, "Yo, what are those presents?" I'm like, "Oh shit, they got my name on it."
what's the psyche of a nigga that does shit?
Yo.
Yo, that's the
Can
nigga
we dissect that?
Man.
Because
How
why
about-
not just buy them and put them in the closet?
Because that's what I normally do. And
You
then
bought them
Davita-
for Christmas. You
And
need
then
something
Davita be
different.
like, "So, I have a lot of sneakers.
Yeah.
It is what it is."
Right.
But Davita, she always talks a lot of shit when I come in with my sneakers. So normally I just bring them in and then I'll wear them. And she'd be like, "Where'd you get those?" "Baby, these came out like 9 months ago. What do you mean?"
Bro, I let my shit sit for about 3-4 days before I bring them out. Only time I get caught is when I leave them in the truck or something. You know what I'm saying?
remember
Or the
doing that
receipt.
shit.
Because my closet is deep, so
So I-
shorty don't see.
Yo.
So I said, "Fuck it," and I just bought the sneakers that I wanted. It was my money. It was for Christmas, and I wanted to put them shits on display.
That's
so
right.
shit.
How you gonna tell me Santa didn't bring
Word
these?
up.
You put them out there Christmas Eve.
Jariah was like, "Nah, I put them out there when I bought them. I
Oh,
wrapped them
okay.
and put them in there, so they was
Right.
mixed in with all
all
the
the
presents."
Maybe
gifts.
I'll
Yeah.
try that, man.
And so,
That's kinda
then
Yeah.
Jariah was like, "Daddy, it says to Jeremy from Santa Claus."
Dude,
What?
well, let's pull it out
I want a new
bring it
truck
here.
though, nigga. I might get a new vehicle and wrap
and
that
put it
bitch
right
and
under
put it in the
right under the
driveway.
damn tree.
Shit, that's
nigga.
what I need.
Shorty would be so tight though, man. If she wouldn't celebrate that shit at all.
You got to put it was from Santa too. Oh man,
She'd be looking for Santa
hey, what bitch?
Mm-hmm.
strapped up.
Yo, where's she at?
Santa got
where's
long
Santa
hair and
at?
short hair.
Where's she at?
I swear I seen a bitch.
That's crazy. My week was great though. My week was great. You know, I'm making great strides in the gym. Proud of myself. for
You ain't
keep
shaking
going.
no more.
Dope.
You know, I ain't gonna yell out no weights, but you know they building up.
That's right.
Like a
You know what I'm
motherfucker,
saying?
man.
I'm building up. I just been busy. You know, we got the free Thanksgiving event. So if you live locally here in Elmira, make sure you come down to Meals on Wheels on William Street next Saturday for the Unity Dance, Unity Unlimited free Thanksgiving community event.
Next Saturday, what's the date
Next
on
Saturday, November 18th.
that? November 18th.
You know
Be
what I mean?
there.
From 2 to 6.
Yeah.
You know, we're
It's a corner of Williams in second, if I'm
Yeah,
not
William
mistaken.
and Second. You know, we're gonna do a free Thanksgiving. We've been really blessed. I appreciate shout out all of the community members. You know, I go into depth at another time, but we've been really blessed with contributions and the community coming together so we can make this event possible. You know, last year was our first year. We did it at the Transformation Center. You know, shout out to Pastor Jeremy and them guys over at the Transformation Center. We served 263 people.
Damn.
Fire. That's fire, man.
You know what I'm saying?
How you shit? Where the
Dope.
One more
So-
time.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So you know, we focus on the homeless and the less fortunate, but at this point, it's just a community thing. You know, if you need it, you need it. It's
Yeah.
okay. Come and eat. Like, you know, if you don't and you want to come and eat, come and eat. You know,
Word.
it's more of a fellowship thing.
Yeah.
It's more of a if everybody does a little bit, then more things that get done type of situation. And if we can lead by example, shout
Yeah.
out to my wife and Jennifer, my wife Davita Moss, Jennifer Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them. Word up.
We got a plethora support system. You know, our team is great. Me, Jen, Maria Masonette, Jamisha Jenkins. We got a lot of people, Bianca, our board members, Mr. Alvarez. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people that's involved trying to make things happen, and we're really blessed to have this event coming up. Shout out to the folks at the Y.
I ain't gonna clap everybody because you got like 100 people.
My bad,
man.
my bad.
But
my
respect,
bad.
though.
Yeah, respect.
Nah,
Yeah, we
no,
getting real claps.
I'm
Soul
sorry,
clap.
but I'm just,
Nah,
I'm just,
because
I'm just-
I know how you've been grinding, right? So then the whole show gonna be claps.
Yeah.
Clap, 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 clap.
We gonna make it clap.
We was leaving the gym.
Pause.
Like, where Hoodie at? He way the fuck over there on the other side of the gym. And Maria was like, he doing what he got to do. Basically, he comes walking over. He did what he had to do.
with the donations. But nah, I mean, I'm just really excited because, like the things that we got coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really exciting to see, when you're dedicated to do something. And it's not like we making no money off this.
And it's fired up.
For the people.
It's just for the people. Like
And
I said, come and eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're going to be there next week too.
Yeah, there's a couple homeless people that I be kicking it with consistently, and I hope that they come through. You know what I mean? Like,
You told them about it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said.
You was out there. Remember when I gave the dude the $40 and all that? He's one of them.
Shit, it was
You know what I'm saying?
$50.
See how I don't be doing that? I almost
It was
said,
$50.
'cause I don't like that. You know what I'm
But-
saying?
It was fire though. That was
He
peace.
coming through though. Believe that. He might be hard to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But he coming to eat.
But that's all right. I was blessed by a couple people. I got like some little kits, not too many of them though. Toothbrush,
Hygiene. kits.
little hygiene kits.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Not too many. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But we're gonna have plates. The community came together for this one. It's gonna
Got
be
to,
dope. You know what I
man.
mean? We're gonna have some light dinner jazz music playing in the back.
Can't be afraid to give back
Nice.
to the people, man. Like, I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how poor you are.
And it's a heart and a soul snatcher. Just
Yeah.
watching everything that you playing for the people unfold.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Shout out to Katie at Meals on Wheels. You don't gotta clap. You know what I mean? Because Katie don't need a clap. She's a real one. That's
She a
Park's
real
sister.
one, she need a
That's
clap.
Park's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Park's
Yeah.
sister. You know what I'm saying? She's a real one. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of good things in the works, man. I definitely appreciate y'all support too.
Real talk. I got them turkeys for you. Said by Tuesday because you
Tomorrow.
ain't have no freezer space.
Yeah, you can bring them tomorrow. That's cool. Because I
So-
took everything out anyway.
I was gonna put them on your front porch. And just
Yeah,
let 'em
well,
told them I was gonna get them some pigeons.
Make
And
it.
just take all the fur.
I
off
got
of them
I got
motherfuckers'
15
feathers.
I got 15 turkeys and 15 hams I gotta make on
God,
Friday.
Yo,
for,
did
for
y'all?
the event, 15 turkeys, 15 hams.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? So
Shout
if you-
out to you for spearheading that though. Like yourself.
I don't say
Yeah,
myself,
man.
but
Well,
no,
no.
the team.
Well, this is the structure of giving flowers, right?
Mhm.
Because we've had this conversation multiple times. I've spearheaded a lot of shit that I don't want to take any credit for because it's not about that. So I understand what you're saying. But in this moment right here on this podcast, I'm saying salute to you for spearheading this because that's what it is.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I definitely
salute,
appreciate
boy.
it.
Now, he ain't even getting a clap. He don't want
You don't want the soul clap?
Word, man.
Let's see what this one is too.
Oh.
Oh.
You should have seen
So
how.
Sharp, where the fuck you been at, man?
I've
When you
been-
coming back to the gym, bro?
I'm coming back to the gym, bro. I prayed on it, and it's preordained
When we gonna get your homie down here with the
with the cotton candy.
and because if they come down here to visit,
Yeah,
they're gonna bring us some
samples.
yeah.
If you come down, listen, to Cal, let me get some camera time real quick. Love everybody. We want to have everybody come on the show because we love everybody. But please,
Whatever you do,
bring me a sample.
a sample. If you rap, I want to hear something. If you
Yeah.
sing, I want to hear something.
Yup.
If you play the spoons, I want to hear something.
give me a free download.
Man,
ticket
give
or
me something. Give me something. But yeah, I'm out. I've been chilling, man. I'm just hibernating, back in right mode.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? I got my little Christmas song finished. Got a Christmas song coming out called Family Christmas. I'm excited
That's dope,
about
man.
it. I'm excited about it. You know what I
When you gonna
mean?
drop that like right before
Christmas,
or around
what is that? Christmas Eve.
Word.
Yep. So I'm trying to
That's
get it
hard,
done. So
man.
the company that I go through is,
Yeah.
making sure that I can drop on that day. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. My first one. You know what I mean? So.
When you bring your ass back to the gym, I'm gonna press you.
Oh yeah. Next Monday I'm back. Next Monday from till infinity.
Write that down.
Yeah, write it down. I'm
Write
back.
that down.
I
I'm
don't
back,
got a
brother.
pen.
Oh shit,
I'm
we
back.
on video, so it's
Yeah.
already written.
Yeah,
down.
it's already. It was written.
Yo, you're the
was
only
written.
person I ever seen come in the gym that never works out that threw 225 up.
Yeah, but I was scared to death though.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that again because
Yeah.
we worked up to that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it was just like, so I'm curious to see what the fuck would happen.
Yeah, he piled
Over
me up
9
too.
months.
Yo, because this is what he was doing. He was piling me up. Yeah. Well, let's see if he can do this. Let's see if he can do that. And then I'm in there like, oh Lord, I'm about to man. But one time you know what I'm not good with? The squat joints. I be thinking I'm gonna fall, man.
Yeah.
So I be nervous. So I'm going in nervous with the squats, like, oh Lord. I can't, the way my back is set up, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's my weak point. I just never put it out there like that. I was in a car accident years ago.
Yeah.
And the things they was doing in the treatments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
look at me like,
And-
nigga, I wasn't your doctor.
I didn't say
motherfucker.
you was.
That nigga looked at
He
me
looked
like
at you
Dr.
he had a
Kevorkian.
lawsuit
I
against
Word,
felt
I
you.
was like, yeah, you remember when you
Yeah.
poked me with that needle?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like
Remember that sweater Auntie
Yeah,
Ann gave
it's- yo, I'm done.
Yo, don't
Remember that
feel,
red
yo,
and black sweater Auntie Ann
But
gave
I was
you
a
for
little
Christmas?
nervous because he's stupid. Because I know, that's my weak point. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I just never promoted that though. So when we went in there, I'm like, all right, let's get it. And
that's a very
You
tough
thugged it out,
exercise,
man.
though, bro.
Huh?
You thugged it out, though, man.
Yeah.
Because to have back issues, like, and I never talk about my back issues, but
Right.
I got hip and back issues, right? So my mission over the years has been to improve on those. In the beginning, I couldn't. It was like I had to do body weight squats in the house, go to the gym. I couldn't get under anything over time. It still hurts now. If I showed y'all my medical records, you would think I wouldn't be walking.
right.
So I understand that shit is scary, B.
Yeah, man.
You got fucking knee and back issues.
Nah, just knee. My shit torn still.
They got knees.
But
he
I
got
can
knee
deadlift,
scoliosis.
but I can't put the weight on my back, but I can deadlift
Yeah,
and I can do the goblet joints with the heavy ass kettlebell.
kettlebells.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and go ass to grass. You
That
know what I'm
shit's
saying?
serious, too,
But
man.
that strengthens your whole body, your core,
Yeah.
your back, like
Yeah.
everything. So I gotta hold that motherfucker straight
Yeah.
and descend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't play with the back shit though.
Like I mean, it's not for everybody, man.
Nah, it used to be though. But I'll deadlift. I'll deadlift though.
I don't want to deadlift no more.
You getting your weight up? What you
Man.
mean?
I don't want to deadlift no more.
Yo, not even trying to be funny because I ain't good at jokes unless I really concentrate on it. But initially, when he was doing all the exercises, he was like trying to find his stability,
Yeah.
shaky,
Yeah.
but he was thugging it out.
Oh,
Now
that's
he's
over,
just
huh?
in there doing it, and then
Oh.
I'm trying to be like, yo, this is my design. Maybe do a little bit less. Maybe do 1 or 2 less reps,
Yep.
just to see what the fuck you gonna say and do.
Yep.
Think about all the times I said that to you.
And he discarded
I
it.
did 70 last
sweet.
time, so I'm going to do 80 this time.
Yep.
And then it's not a manipulation tactic. It's to see where your motherfucking warrior really is.
That's
What
fire.
do you want in that motherfucker?
That's
So
fire.
you've been thugging it out.
I do
And,
got.
and sometimes you want that 80,
Yeah.
but that day your body's only giving you 65.
Yeah, yeah.
And you gotta still feel good about it because it's
Yeah.
a constant.
Oh,
wave,
I'm not
you know
gonna
what
lie
saying?
to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We talked about this yesterday. I'm doing all the exercises this week at a lightweight.
Me too.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Deload.
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just
Deload
get
it.
my. I'm gonna get my 10. I don't care if I can do 15.
That's what
I
I
don't
was
care.
talking
I'm
about.
gonna
don't
get
give a
my
fuck.
10.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my 10. Three set. We doing 3 sets of these.
That's it.
I'm still gonna do my warm ups and everything. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get 10. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? And that's it.
Mm.
Yeah, you young too though,
Oh,
Takal.
yeah,
You
Monster.
that's
young.
different. That's different.
Yo, that
yeah.
nigga Takal.
Monster.
He basically
Well,
got the
real
cheat
quick,
code
shout out
right
to
now.
Takal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, let's get
word
it.
up.
Come
Shout
on,
out
man.
to Takal.
Should have set your USB camera up, but you slacking on your job. No, I'm just playing.
We took him out to breakfast for his birthday. This how you know you young, right? You know what I'm saying? This nigga said, I was like, yo, Cat, you know what I mean? I'll go in with you, whatever. Takal said, you gonna buy my breakfast? He said, oh, it's this much. Whatever. This nigga ordered. He had 2 biscuits with sausage gravy.
He
on
ate a
one
whole
plate.
different meal before that though. Like
No,
that
I'm not.
first
Yeah.
one.
So he had 2 biscuits. 2 biscuits with sausage gravy. Oh, 4 biscuits. 4 biscuits with sausage and gravy.
Nigga.
Right. Then he had a bagel, 2 eggs, some hash browns,
That's good eating.
some
man.
bacon.
I don't know where that shit went, man. He ate all that.
He
shit,
ate
son.
all that shit.
I told him,
like,
you
"God
in
damn."
about 6 to 9 months, you gonna be brolic as a motherfucker because his testosterone is at its highest peak.
Yep.
Metabolism is on point. Like
Damn, bro.
we got a future Mr. Olympia.
Eat
right
good
here.
and the gym.
Yeah.
Shit.
Son, I was looking at that man in amazement. I was like, damn, to be young again.
Damn,
Get
son.
some of that libation, brother.
Yeah. Yo, so what we keeping my eye on you. What's going on and what are we talking about today? I don't even know what we
I don't know.
Oh,
Did y'all hear about the Lauryn Hill shit?
but I heard y'all whispering a little
Yeah,
bit.
what's up with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
ain't know.
obviously, we had talked about before Lauryn Hill. What's it? 25-year anniversary of the miseducation of Lauryn
Oh,
Hill.
word.
I know she's been.
1998.
I know she's been late to a lot of her joints, so she has something to say at this next concert she was at.
Late at her show.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
been late, and people been complaining about she always late at the show. So
Like recently, I ain't seen.
yeah,
none of
she
the
on
shit.
tour. She on tour.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yo, that's where
Yeah.
I seen that meme from where it showed Lauryn Hill talking about you going to the Lauryn Hill concert. It was Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
And it was Lauryn saying, I don't know, you going?
Yeah, she been late to a lot of her
Internet ain't
joints.
shit.
So the internet, like you said, the internet ain't shit. So she definitely has something to say at this last one. I think he's looking for it now. But yeah, she has something to say to the
the
people.
crowd, like-
yeah, because you know that she's seeing these things too. Because once it gets big enough,
Yeah.
the people actually see like, oh shit, that shit about
How much
me.
are the tickets prices?
I'm not sure, but I probably the normal,
I mean, either way, I wouldn't care if it was $75.
I'm
I
going.
don't care if it was $50.
Yeah.
If the concert say 8:00, you know what I mean? It's my fault if I get there late, but you still got my $50.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, I want to make sure that even if I did get there late, something done happened already.
right.
You know, I mean,
I
what I'm
know
saying?
my mom. I mean, I grew up. My mom, Lauryn Hill fan, whole family Lauryn Hill fans.
Me too.
But if that was my mom as a ticket purchaser, she tripping.
She talking a bunch of shit.
She tripping. I'ma kill that bitch. I got about 40 minutes to be up in this. You know what
So
I'm
she
saying?
been showing up. She been showing up, but
She the queen
been late.
to me though.
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill is the queen
yeah.
to me. So me personally, I'm waiting for the queen.
So she
to-
had
All right,
something to
so-
say
yeah.
All right.
at her
so,
show. I
here
watched
we
it. It
go.
was crazy.
So she performed. He'll perform the first show of the anniversary tour with the Fugees on October 18th because she got prize in Wyclef
I
too.
thought
So that's-
Prowse
was
was
locked up.
in prison.
I don't know.
That nigga got like
The
a
Fugees-
dub, didn't he?
So
I thought he
guess-
was an
so I guess
informant
it's
for the
just-
police.
So I guess
Yep.
it's just Wyclef then. But it
Maybe
says
he
the
there
Fugees.
virtually. Like, you
could
know, they
be.
got the holograms. and
Ain't he an
shit.
informant? Right? We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
nah,
yeah.
That's the word on the street.
Word?
Yeah.
Cause he the
shit.
CI.
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, you was bumping the shit at the gym the other day too. son.
Yeah, your boy, and he been one for years.
Yeah, he was listening to.
Yo, he's been a CI
to the
for
YG
years,
nigga.
man.
He was listening to the
To who?
to the
Who he was
niggas from
listening to?
Atlanta. What's
To
his
who?
name?
Who?
Who?
Gunna.
Oh yeah.
Now you lying, son. Yo,
Go
I ain't
ahead
gonna
now.
lie.
Respect,
yo, I
respect.
ain't gonna lie. What I heard was that Gunna's album is like one of the best albums that
Son, is he spitting on that shit?
I never.
He went off.
He's spitting. I mean, he ain't barring, but for this new
Oh,
wave.
but for the new wave, he's
for the
going
new
off.
wave, he's
Yo, and then
going
if you
off,
look
yeah.
at all these young niggas now, right? Like, think about them in comparison to how we was giving it up back in the day.
Right.
In my eyes, they all rats. I'm sorry.
Horrible.
If these motherfuckers get put under pressure, right, they're gonna justify not standing on 10 toes.
Yes, sir.
That's how I feel. I don't care who has an issue with that.
Right.
Because I know how it feels to be put in that position and a motherfucker want to ask you questions and they threatening you with 15 plus years and you say, I have nothing to say to you.
Right.
The majority of these motherfuckers now,
They gonna let him. Well, Shonny, let me get a cigarette.
It's
and a
some
burger
Wendy's.
or something.
Word up.
Now, let me be clear.
That first 48 shit be real.
Yeah, that
And
shit
I'm not
real.
saying every single one of them. I'm saying it's more prevalent now than
Than
it
it
ever
was.
was,
Yeah.
and it's more acceptable. And this is why they're saying people like Gunna is still doing his thing, and people are. I mean, 6ix9ine is still doing his thing. Like back in
6ix9ine
our
still kicking.
back in our
Yo,
day, he couldn't have been in hip hop
No.
or accepted anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with his charges.
That's why some
His
real,
his
that's why some
charges
real-
made him bigger.
That's why some niggas got with him at the
His charges made
the
him bigger.
24-hour fitness.
Yeah,
That's
they got him at the
crazy.
fitness. They got him.
But guess
yeah,
what?
because he was
Guess
running
what?
around popping heavy shit like he was untouchable.
Do you know
he
the
needed
age
that.
demographic of the motherfuckers that caught up with him at 20? Granted,
They
one
was
of them
older
was,
niggas.
Yes,
Yes. It was
older
one of them
niggas.
was the son of the oldest one.
That's right.
But it was some motherfuckers that come from our
Yeah.
era.
That's
Yeah.
right. Like, hold on, bro. You gonna hold this one? And let the people say.
You snitched, but you ain't telling on me.
Yeah,
so
yeah. So I'm gonna just punch you in the mouth.
we cool.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, but is there a
so-
after you read it, can you play like the actual thing she said? Because I see it right there. I think you might have
Is
went.
there
back.
audio on there?
Yeah, there's
too?
audio on it too.
Let me see if I can plug.
She actually says it.
So basically, the first show was October 18th. You know, the best day of the year. You know what I'm saying?
You got a video clip on your phone?
I don't know. I'm working my way.
All right.
I'm working my way down the article.
All right.
All right. So so she performed the first show, but then she canceled the second and the third show,
I didn't know that.
talking about citing severe vocal strain and injury.
Yes, I did know that. That's right. I did.
So she said she was pushing her voice and masking the injury with medication,
And the doctor,
and it's not safe and
she
sustainable.
said she had a doctor's excuse. You know what I'm saying? She said the doctor. It's
I don't-
funny, but it's reality. And the doctor told her that.
like a
Yeah, it just like a nigga.
She said,
Hey,
I
make
don't.
sure-
She said, I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God and I do it. God is the one I do. God is the one who allows me to do it. Who surrounded me with the family and community when there was no support. Hill told the Los Angeles. This was in a performance in Los Angeles. Is what if I can find the audio, that's when it was from. Nah,
So I think if you go to YouTube and type in Lauryn Hill speaks at concert.
All right, I'm gonna type it in real quick. While we waiting to find this, right? So, how do you guys feel about bringing on these guests? Like, I think it's time we start consistently bringing on guests.
I think so,
And
too.
we have Desmond, we have Brock, and we have Jerk that we have lined up. And you got a couple people.
Yeah.
And then the brother Fritz with the cotton candy
Fritz.
situation.
What you thinking?
we can we bring Wendy's in so that they can bring a bunch of 4-for-4s when they come down? I want to bring. I want to bring.
I'm sitting here trying to type some shit in. I was getting there. Then I was like,
I
"Who's
wanna bring-
Wendy?
I wanna bring-
Who's Wendy?" Then he said 4 for 4.
I
I'm like,
wanna bring- Can we get the Thai place to come down here? Yo, you know what we should do? We should order Chinese food, right? And have them deliver that shit.
Sharp.
And then when they come down here, try to get them to come on the podcast and say some shit.
I'm with it, man.
Yep.
Word out. Let's do a bunch of let's start DoorDash and shit.
That's it.
And start
Alright,
bringing
get your DJ
DoorDashes.
Okay.
And start playing. And we should start DoorDashing some shit every Sunday and have the DoorDash person come in here and bring us our food in here.
At least try it. That would be dope.
Word
Put
up.
them on the spot. Like,
What's happening? Yo,
we
you
gotta
live.
give them a mean tip or something though, because we're gonna put them through some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be dope.
That would be real dope.
Okay, so basically I found it.
Got it?
It says Lauryn Hill defends her tardiness at live shows during LA tour. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, she's late. She's late a lot.
Lauryn Hill was on tour, and she was late, as she often is, and she told the crowd that they are lucky she showed up at all.
Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood raw stage every night.
And then she kind of goes on more about how nobody supported her when this album came out, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
When the album sold so many records, and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one?
Kind of implying she's never made another album because
Whoa.
the label
That's
didn't
deep.
want her to. which makes no sense at all.
Word
But
up.
the audience was into it.
Where was this?
At the Forum.
It's rude. When somebody is paying to see you, I'm sorry. Janis Joplin was on time.
I don't think you know that for sure.
No, believe me, I remember that whole concert.
Did you point to Janis Joplin as being punctual? She was dead by 27, man.
I know, but she was punctual.
She showed up on time and she left early.
Yeah, but don't clown the queen, though.
That was a horrible.
Yeah.
That was a horrible joke. Y'all think my jokes was bad?
Yeah, that was.
That
yeah,
was
yeah, we're not
horrible.
gonna clown the queen,
Yeah, I don't
though.
like that, man.
Shit.
I mean, because there's two. You know what? I got to throw the alley-oop to Big Bro Quest because he's. What do you feel about that, bro?
As far as what?
The whole situation in totality, her not showing up, and then because it's like TMZ. In my opinion, TMZ is outside of our culture. This is our culture, but we aren't in control of the media that depicts our culture.
Right.
So that's kind of where it threw me off. Like, this is niggas be late to a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right. So you want me to look at it as? See, there's different ways to look at it. You can look at it as a nigga, right? You can look at it as people who have performed and know that things happen and da 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 da. But if you look at it as a consumer,
Yeah.
you got that money.
Yeah.
You're not gonna wait for me to, hey, let me get the ticket now and I'm gonna pay you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing that. So if you're setting these dates, if you know and you're practicing and you know
Yeah.
that you need vocal rest, you can't perform night after night after night. You need those 2 or 3 days in between each performance. Well, then that's something
Then
that you need to
schedule your
schedule out.
shows.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna schedule yourself every other day or however you're gonna schedule
But
it,
what if you didn't know you was gonna need those schedule changes?
That's true too.
Because the doctor came, I guess when the strain came,
yeah.
the doctor was like, "Oh, you need to," and then I guess that's when she was like, "Okay, well, I can't do these."
Oh, it's something she learned as it happened. Type
when it
shit.
happened, if it happened, it happened. It's not like
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a vocal mishap this day. You can't plan that.
Well, you know what? If that's what it is, because I don't think we know the full depths of it all.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
If that's the case, then
that's
and
different.
and she knows people paid. She may have to modify her set and have a lot of her vocals being played and sing lightly to give the people what they want and rap the verses that she can rap, because you don't need to have a melody because she was an MC. You know what I'm saying?
As well as a singer.
As a singer. So, but I
Yeah.
can understand if her vocals are messed up to sing. I don't sing, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is that something that will be possible? If your voice was messed up, could you lightly sing over your shit with it? Really,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to though.
but to give the people a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could go either way.
Yeah.
You could give the people a show and they'd be like, "Yo, this bitch play the music. Let's play the music over there." It could go either way. But you know
It's
what I'm
better
trying
than,
to
it's
say?
better than not being there.
It's better than not being there. That's what I would have to say.
I would equate that to hoop and hurt and not being able to give you my full all-out effort, but I'm out there giving what I can.
I think I would promote
Flu
it
game,
at the
flu
show.
game.
Listen, everything ain't right now, but yo, either we can cancel the show or we can make it happen. What we doing?
Yeah.
and they're gonna be like, eh.
Okay, well, let's go play that shit.
I do think she
Let's
should be.
go.
She should feel fortunate enough to have people want to come out after all these years to pay to see her. Because me, if I was like in her position, I would be riding that shit out till I was an old motherfucker getting
my
pushed out in a
gosh.
wheelchair
That's a whole
to
fact,
get
bro.
that bag
That's
off
what
of my
she said.
talent.
She said she'd been promoting the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill for years because that's all she has to promote. After that, that song made a lot of bread. And
Yeah.
I think she's fighting hurt demons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying? For you to spit that out there like that means you've been hurt for a while behind it.
Yeah.
And no one's coming to the table like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, damn,
I just don't
that
believe that.
Miseducation
Like,
of Lauryn
listen.
Hill made a lot of paper.
That
Yeah.
shit was so hot.
No
my
one
nigga.
ain't coming to me about making another one. She's
That's-
hurting inside.
Maybe now. Maybe
That's
we might have to
weird.
call. We might have to call her and see.
Yo, if she dropped a new joint,
That
I
shit
don't
would-
care. That
it would
shit
be
would do
bananas.
numbers.
Of course it
But
would.
do we all remember why she didn't though? How that
Nah.
went down?
Nah, I
she-
don't.
Well, she kind of faded to the back because I think them people hit her with the little shit when you get your wave on in the
The
industry.
people.
The people.
We'll just say the people.
When they say, "Yo, you about to do this for us,
Nah,
and
I'm
we'll
good.
give you more."
Nah, I'm
That's
good.
what happened.
Yeah, that's what I
So
did hear
heard-
that. I'm
so what
tripping.
I heard is
That's what I heard way back.
what I heard was the money was funny with
And the
people,
change was strange.
And the change was strange.
Straight up.
with the people who was helping her write and
Producer shit.
yeah, her people that she worked with.
Yeah.
Once the money got there, you know how people is.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta have people around you. If you only got a couple $100 and niggas is moving funny,
Yeah.
what you think they gonna do when there's a couple $100,000?
Yeah.
And I know who niggas that's moving funny is. I know who you mean by that, but we ain't gonna go there. But I know
Yeah.
exactly who you mean by that. Brothers ain't no good. Folks
But-
don't be no good, man.
Yeah.
So that's what I
Sad.
heard was that the money was funny with how the writing situation. If we all in the room and you got a song and we all in the room and we all and I I give you a line, he give you a line, he give you a line. That means we all get credit on that.
Yeah,
I want my,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? If you were
That's why
I
gotta.
love you.
That's
to
why
death.
you gotta watch who's in your motherfucking room.
Yes, Lord.
Because if you in the room with your peoples as we are, that shit ain't about nothing.
Right.
Like with Quest album, that's all him. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like,
of it.
Everything that comes, everybody stepped in knowing like we just gonna contribute.
That's right.
And when it comes time to contribute to whatever other projects, we are in on all that shit.
Yes, Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
But when it comes to business,
But if Quest,
you know what I'm trying to say?
But
With
the difference is with us, if Quest got millions of dollars,
We
off
good.
that, we gonna be taken care of because he's gonna be like, yo, remember?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you point on. I mean, he's
Cap,
got.
you still need your brakes and rotors done.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
same type of
But that's-
situation.
Yeah.
Remember when we brought my brother? Shout out to Tattoo. Word up. We're gonna have to get you on one day, Tat, man. We're gonna get it together. But remember when we brought Tat down, you know what I'm saying? And me and Tat was speaking and everything. And at that time, you know what I'm trying to, he came for the love. He came on the love, the fuck with Double Edge. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was all love.
Yeah.
But his manager was having a damn fit though.
Oh, it'd be like that.
It'd be
The
like that
business,
sometimes when you're
business.
trying to show some love outside of your business. Your man, but you can't even be mad at a manager
Now, I can't because
for
keep
being
in
like because
mind,
that's his job.
We all grew up together.
Right.
It wouldn't take for us to do a project together for me to look out for my people. If I won the lottery for multi-millions, then it would still be the same situation. So I guess as a manager, you can't expect that coming from the outside
Right.
and then getting integrated with a new group or
It's hard, and he
Yeah.
had to tell you, listen, this the people's. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is what was said. I don't know for a fact, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that's the people's, but money, that's what we
The
doing.
manager
money.
was doing his job.
The money, he was doing his job.
Yeah.
But my brother, a real brother. Man, this for my brother and his people.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this.
So he looked out.
I mean, he looked out, and,
That's dope.
and just know that those lookouts are hard, man. Especially when when you have a situation being brought to the table that's being called a business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the manager was just doing his job, not to put that out there like that.
Nah, that's a real.
That's real
that's a
talk.
real
You know what I'm
situation.
saying?
So let me ask y'all a question. So I got a clip that I've been holding on since we first started this podcast, right?
Mhm.
Now I tried to boil it down to the quick couple seconds just so y'all could hear what I heard to know why I wanted y'all to hear it.
Okay, well, come
All
on.
right. I hope it's at the right spot. If not, I'm gonna stop it and then kind of explain and play it.
A 20 and a 5. What's this gentleman look like?
Black guy, he had on a blue champion hoodie.
I know what this is.
He had on a black satchel like mine, like a little mini book bag, and he had on black pants. And that's what I noticed.
Okay. How old does he look?
He looked about in his early 30s, like I'm in my early 30s. So we had that.
Height, weight on him?
Yeah, he looked about $150, about 5'10".
Okay.
Wait for it.
And he said
Yes,
right
sir.
in here.
Yes, sir.
All right. 20 and a 5.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go try to make contact with these guys here. You just hang out here for a minute, okay?
All right. So how
I don't think that was what I thought it was
how
going
did
to
you
be.
guys interpret that? Any?
You tell it.
So peep
A
this.
20 and a 5.
So this nigga went. This nigga went. He was trying to get this chick that's in the streets, right? He was trying to get
Yeah,
like.
that's not what I thought
He's
it
trying to
was.
get some favors from her, what have you, right? She was a addict, and he's an addict of some sort, but I guess not as bad off as her. So he went to see this dude, to get some shit to give the girl, right? He gave him a 20 and a 5 to get some, I think some
work.
Some work. It started
Right.
with an M, right?
Yeah.
So dude ran off on him. This nigga called the cops on the nigga that ran off with his money
For the product.
And when the cops got there, he told the cops straight up, like, "Yo,
Yeah, she ran off with my junk.
this dude ran off with my shit." I was
building, and I don't know if there's cameras or what, but I'm just telling you, dude ran off with my money, and I'm not getting no pussy, and I don't got no drugs for her, so I'm super pissed.
Yo.
That's definitely not what I thought it was. But yo, this man called the police and said, niggas ran off with my work.
And I ain't getting no pussies. What he said.
He said, no, he said, I ain't getting no pussy, and I don't got no. He said, I can't get no pussy because I don't
And
got
I
no
get no
drugs
drugs?
for her.
I think I was watching a court show. I was watching a court show one time, and this man took these folks to court. It's like, yeah, he ran off with my weed.
Yo,
Wow, son.
That's crazy right
that
there.
was some of the most, like, I couldn't believe it when I
Call the
seen
cops.
it. Called the cop. The cop was so patient with him because he was fucked up, like, still trying to do his job as a cop. Because technically you did get robbed, bruh.
Right.
So he was investigating the crime, but in totality at the end, he was like, well, you probably should think about changing your habits and things of that nature. But I just want to know how y'all felt about a nigga calling the cops on a motherfucker running off with.
Nigga.
You supposed to handle that in the street, doggy dog world.
Yeah, he ain't right in the head.
He can't be, man.
That's funny as hell.
Yo.
It's not like it was even weed. Weed is legal. You know what I'm
Sure
saying?
is.
Right.
It was like the M word.
Nigga, where my methamphetamine?
Yeah.
He was on them
Them crystals.
methamphetamine.
Y'all gonna arrest him, right? Y'all gonna arrest him, right? But wouldn't they have to arrest him for admitting to conspiring?
He admitted it, but he can't prove it. That's just talk.
But he gave him the evidence.
Freedom
though.
of speech.
Conspiracy.
Ooh.
2 or more people in concert to do something.
Over $25 worth?
It's still a conspiracy, bruh. It sounds crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's still a conspiracy. You conspired to possess a narcotic, an illegal narcotic. That shit is nuts.
Yeah.
Break time. You know, so
Yo.
at the end of the day,
I'm not messing with you.
yeah, I put it halfway for you.
No. We almost done.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, so I did want to touch on the Wu-Tang thing we was talking about.
Yes, sir.
Now let's bring that Wu-Tang thing back to the
Bro,
table.
30 years, man. 30 years since the drop of the Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers. You know what I'm saying? Now was a definitive part of all of our lives. I'm you know what I'm saying? Guessing and knowing. But personally, man, I've been on a journey this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went back, listened to the 36 Chambers and listening to it as a full-fledged artist and hearing all of the different sounds and the way the RZA produced the themes and of each album is incredible.
Man.
And let me tell you, bro, I never hear about how crazy Meph's album was.
Right.
But think about the significance of having to be the first solo act to follow up that groundbreaking album. And it was, I don't even think it was a year after. You know what I'm saying? But he dropped that motherfucking Tikal.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit,
That's
son, I know. But listen, son, that album, please go back and listen. Yo, the way he gave it up on that blood clot joint, son.
Niggas want to cow, make it happen.
Son.
You know my fucking style. Fuck the rapping. We can take it back to 85 if you want to start acting like you live. Come on, man.
Son. Yo, Method Man.
And then you had, there wasn't B.I.G. on that?
No.
Who was on that?
No. He was on B.I.G's The What.
Oh, the What joint. That's right,
But
yeah.
he was on that because he dropped that to, like, he was the star because that Method Man song
Yeah.
on the group joint.
Yeah.
But son, The RZA,
The RZA is the Abbott, dog. Yo,
bro.
after watching the movie, right? And then after being a super Wu-Tang fan as well, and then knowing about them when it was real, and then seeing all the documentaries as years was going by with the Wu-Tang Clan, I'm going to tell you like this. Riz, he had plans for everybody, and people are reaping what they sow now from back then. You know what I'm talking about? Because RZA had a light, he had a tunnel, he had a vision. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And to see that vision come to the light, like we were talking about with ooh, that's you?
Oh, yeah, that's me right there.
Where you caught them at, Joe?
Don't do me like that.
Let me find out.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
Oh shit!
Don't do me like that.
My bad, no disrespect. Wu-Tang forever, but
don't.
God damn, that's you, Wu.
Don't do me like that, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, cat, I'm tapping on the brother, trying to let the brother know he did good.
I'll tell you what, he been on his shit like.
Yeah, my bad, Wu-Tang.
Nah, we talking about Wu-Tang.
Okay, but I went to tap the brother, man. This shit was swole over there.
Nigga got a prosthetic arm?
Yeah, where you caught these at,
Son.
Woo?
Dope.
Walmart.
That shit strong, bro.
All right, so I be on
Shit.
my shit with you because
Bless.
I've been doing this shit for over 20 years. Think about that. I can still learn a lot, but from having the experience on mad different levels, there ain't too many people other than scientists and people that have gone to school for decades that can tell me more than my physical experience can tell me, because I've been big, small, ate bodybuilder shit, powerlifting shit, fasting shit, all type of shit, right? So the things that I be seeing from you, you don't realize what I see. So you might catch me looking at you with a weird ass look sometimes.
And he ain't even recognizing it. But you know
But
what's going on.
I be trying to contain it because it's like,
Wow, he kicking ass.
he's a fucking beast in the making.
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, son.
I know I slapped that arm just now. It was a different arm.
Yeah.
That shit was Go-Go Gadget arm.
He gonna be a bully, and
That shit was Go-Go
you might
Gadget
be the
arm.
first bodyguard
Respect, my
with a
nigga.
prosthetic leg
Word.
for celebrities or for something, because you gonna be on your shit. You gonna be. I tried to hit him the other day, just playing though. That nigga blocked that shit so quick and like assertive. I was proud of that nigga, man.
He tried to come with the low.
Hold on.
He did one of these. He did one of these, like.
Hit
And
you
I said, "Yo, you got that
with
You
the
would
Bruce
have me, Sean.
Leroy?
Yeah,
Dope,
I said,
dope.
you got that, Sean. You got
Bruce
that.
Leroy.
So to see you going from
Y'all funny.
a state where you
Nah,
knew
that's
you
real,
were
though.
in a deficit because of your situation to seeing you thug it out and be a warrior, that's the shit that I try to encourage. That's what my mind state is about, my life, my spirituality. That's what I love to do.
I've been around you, brother.
So now you feel it, you see it, you understand where the fuck I've been coming from.
And from the outside
all these
coming
years,
in,
bro.
outside coming in, tapping that man
Yeah.
arm like that. I felt the.
Yeah.
You don't
The
gotta see it.
squats.
You don't gotta see it. I felt that.
I wish I
that
do.
was
I
real,
got a video of you squatting the first time or no?
And he fought it.
Well, the first time he came to the gym,
Good shit, whoa.
I don't know. We did.
because it was like, it was a little shaky, even without weight. Because you had to. You remember you was holding on to the rack.
The rack, yeah.
So imagine you got to use the rep counter app, because that's why I said put your notes in there, because you talk to yourself in the notes. That's how far
That's
you've
fire.
come. Now you just squat and talking about he want to put more weight on and more weight on. I'm sitting here like trying to hold back and contain my excitement. Like, you sure? Like, you still got to be safe, which I am about safety.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine a year from today, what the fuck is going to be happening?
I just want to add one more thing. And when we was in the car on the way here, the brother said, I asked the brother, "You all right?" Because the last few times we got together, he was, I'm hurting. I'm hurting, and this and that and the third, blah, 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 this and that. And I know, because I know.
You know how it feels.
I know how it feels, so I
Yeah.
respect it. But
Yeah.
today, I said, "How you feel?" though? Good.
A little sore, but I'm good.
Nah, he ain't even say I'm a little sore.
Gangsta.
I expected to hear that, cat. I expected to hear I'm a little sore. He said, "No, I'm good." He went like this, "Phew, but I'm good." And that's just know that there's growth, because
That's funny.
I was hearing, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was hearing one thing, and
Yeah.
then this following week, it's like, "Oh, I'm good."
Yeah.
There, the size and the
Yeah.
wines were there, but the verbals
Yeah.
wasn't there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
that's
that
some
means
real shit,
pain,
man.
no pain, no gain.
You can
Straight
let a
up.
nigga
You know,
borrow
straight up.
money. You can give encouragement. But if you learn how to build life together, like physically, there's no matching that shit, bro.
Word.
Nah, I mean, you know, like I said, it is a blessing. I think, you know, a lot of times.
And you be pushing me like a motherfucker, because I be tired too. Let's not act like
You know,
I be.
Word up.
I mean, the thing that I was gonna say, the hard part is so in my head, right? When you kept asking me to come to the gym,
Yeah.
I'm a competitive nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, nah, because I know I can't do. You know, I'm big.
I can't do what they do.
But I can't do what they. But in
Yeah.
my head, so I had to get over that competitiveness because it's not even about that.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, no. I'm like, yo, I feel like I can do this. And they're like, nah, well, okay, but let's try this first.
Yeah.
Let's build to
You know
that.
what I'm saying? And
Right.
then, you know, so
Yeah, Marshall's good at that shit too. He be checking the fuck out of me, son.
So
like,
it just came to the point
he
where
be
it wasn't
checking me,
even
son.
it wasn't even no thing about
Yeah.
us having to take weight off or put weight on when each one of us go, because everybody's at a different level.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's the heart, and that's the best thing about it for me is just the natural encouragement that we have for everybody.
Yeah.
We know we got Takal, and I mess with Takal. You know what I'm saying? But you putting in work too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still think you need to be, you know, you need to boss up and come every day. You know what I mean? That 2-3 times a week, you acting a little soft, my nigga. But I ain't gonna say. I'm just saying. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got a leg up on me, and I still be there every day. You know what I'm saying? But
That
I
make
ain't
me
gonna,
that make me feel some type of way.
That's
You know what I'm
encouragement,
saying?
though.
So that's encouragement.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I'll be
encouragement,
back.
man.
Motivation,
Yeah,
man.
you talking to him, but you talking to me too. You know what I'm
But,
saying?
you know,
And
like
that's
I said,
respect, though.
Nah, but like I said, you know, it's letting me know. It reminds me of the simple fact that I can do more things than I give myself credit
Yeah.
for.
Yes.
You know, and I do know, like I ain't gonna lie, I do got to slow down with the weights on leg
Legs
day.
just a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta lighten up on those.
So
and
now
just
you're
do
now
really
you're
lightweight.
allowing your body. This is what
Yeah.
I told you since day one. Your body's gonna dictate what you can and should be doing, but until we go through these motions, we
Yeah.
won't know. So
Yeah,
now
definitely
you're listening.
light leg weights, heavy reps,
Yeah.
light weight.
Yeah.
But you know, like, so a couple weeks ago we did legs,
Yeah.
and we don't know what the hell the weight is.
Yeah, I don't
we
never
just,
be.
we just call it the number. So on the number it
Yeah.
says 16. You know what I'm saying? And so
It's on a machine.
Yeah, it's on the machine.
Yeah, I know the plates.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they
saying?
got the
so,
numbers. Yeah,
so
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we don't know what it is. It says 16.
Cause I had Sharp doing the whole rack in that motherfucker
So
on the leg
We
press.
bet, too.
So when I did it the first time, he said, just put it on 16. And you know, I got it one good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so this past Friday we did legs. I did that 16 8 times.
Dope.
Yeah, let me get one of those.
See the difference? Like,
But you know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't have did that 16. I probably should have stuck to around 10 and did, you know, sets of 20.
yeah.
But
Yeah, you got to test yourself to see where you're at, where your limitations are. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Marshall be getting tight with me, because all right, so sometimes the encouragement is cool, right? But I'm not the type that's coming in without a goal and without focus. My shit is written down. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. So I understand if you're trying to say I should push it this way, but what I'm telling you is I built up week by week patiently to get to this point, so I'm not pushing it past this
word
point.
up. Speaking of, god damn. How
But
we
then-
go? Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Mindful exchange.
Nah,
That's
so-
how.
so- so-
That's
so-
how.
Do your thing.
I just
man.
need 2 seconds. I'm
Just
so
leave it
sorry.
right there. I done took like 2
Speaking of
shots
Marshall,
already.
Marshall ain't here, man. Shout out to Big Marsh. He's
Peace
at
to Big
home.
Mars.
He's at
Yeah.
home
I told him we was
handling the
gonna talk
kids
mad
and
shit
shit.
about
We
it.
love
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
brother.
God damn, my bad, bro. It took us all this time to shout you out. My bad.
Nah,
we
I
don't
said
come
something
back
in
to
the
that.
beginning.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, I just had to make sure I shouted him out. I
Nah.
apologize for interrupting.
Nah, I didn't. I said something about him having to be home with the kids. And,
Okay.
but I
well,
did in the group text. I was like, "Yeah, we gonna talk mad shit about you tonight."
Yeah.
Like,
He hearing spirit. He
But-
hearing spirit.
Yeah, definitely.
nah, that nigga. And let me make this clear, just so we're not sitting here talking about working out all day, because we got mad shit that I want to discuss. I want to know what the fuck is going on in your guys' brains before we proceed. But I want to be clear that up until I started working out with Marshall, I was limited to 305 on the bench, right? Because I would always be scared to go higher than like 275 by myself.
Yeah.
And certain lifts I wouldn't do just because I've always been like scary. So I want to be clear that since I started working out with him, I've been brave enough to push my limits. Because I know he ain't gonna let me get fucked up. So when he tried to spot me with that squat, the 315, I felt fucked up because he wasn't trying to let me get fucked up. He was trying to catch that shit. He was trying to prevent me from getting hurt, but I already knew that I set it up and I already knew I can dump weight, but he didn't care. That nigga was trying to catch that motherfucking 315 as I was dumping it.
And that could have fucked him up trying to catch that shit.
So salute to my bro. Like
we need that, man.
Yeah, I felt like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Real shit. That shit died again? Oh, just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, yo. So let's bring it back to this Wu-Tang shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When I was talking about that meth shit, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite Wu-Tang solo albums?
I ain't even gonna lie. Me personally, I love everybody. Wu-Tang forever, but I like the Jizza, man. I like RZA and Jizza.
RZA and Jizza.
That was my bro. I like what they talk about. I like how they put their lyrics together.
Yeah.
RZA and Jizza. Of course, you can't doubt anybody else. Everybody fire, but you ask me. So I like RZA and Jizza. I like the way they put their albums together. I liked it. You remember the album Jizza? What was this song on?
Bobby Digital.
That was Beneath the Surface.
Beneath the Surface. That
was his second solo album.
That album right there was
yo,
crazy. That was Jizza.
Yeah, I ain't heard that one in a minute, bro. I was just
This is not a test. It's difficulty. Come on, man.
Yeah,
the ignorant mostly. Come on, man.
Yeah.
The things he was talking about, it wasn't for the countdown, and it was for the mind.
It was for the 5%. It was for the 5%.
It was that food.
Yeah.
It was that food, dog.
My shit, son, after re-listening, I think my favorite solos is ODB shit, son.
Well, yeah. See, that's why I didn't say ODB, because that was almost a given. Everyone says ODB. Everyone says.
But it was never mine. My favorite one always was Iron Man.
Dirty came later, huh? But once you started really listening and like, whoa, hold on, this dude is talking.
Son, I'll never forget when
Dirty
Adam
was talking to him.
Son, he brought that shit in lunch. I think you was in the same lunch as me when that album dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And he had skipped school because he used to stunt and skip school and go to the record shop and bring the shit in the Walkman. And nigga, when I heard that Dirty in them headphones, son, and listening to it, and I'm spitting it, picking up my son and listening to that shit loud as fuck, I'm like, yo, this nigga he was different. Son.
Dirty was different, man.
Dirty was
he was different.
Dope. In that production that RZA gave that nigga, son.
Y'all crazy, right?
He was different, man.
He was different,
but
man.
he was on point.
And he's on point, and his mathematics was on point. And I just posted.
He can't be duplicated.
Never.
Can I put up a joint on 30 real fast?
Yeah, on the joint.
Yes. Instead of trying to find it on my phone, I think I can find it on yours. This is gonna be Busta Rhymes giving Dirty his flowers.
Don't bring up my incognito tabs.
Okay, yes sir. Not a problem. Let me see.
Little midgets.
This is gonna
little midgets, fat butts.
Wow.
I love all women. You stupid.
One arm, no fingers.
You stupid, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't shit.
Cal like them BBW.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have a mic, so I don't want to put too much pressure on him.
Oh, yeah.
And the camera ain't even on him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, them BBWs be lit, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I've never been attracted to, like, skinny women.
Never.
You know what I mean? Like,
never in a day.
And I'm a health conscious motherfucker, right? I've been in good shape for more of my life than I've been out of shape, right? That ain't have shit to do with it. It's just my preference. Granted, I don't like some like super out of shape shit. And I'm not saying, because my wife is in good shape. She's fit, she's strong, but she's thick, right?
It's mean as fuck.
And she's
sorry.
hoodie, but you know you see through that shit, and you know she's the most caring. I gotta watch how I say this shit.
Just
you know what I'm trying to say?
Just keep going.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Just keep going. I don't want no
my wife,
She done already flicked
she's
me off
lived the life
today.
of a G. We've been together since high school, bro. Since
She didn't even
French
say hi.
class.
She didn't even say hi to me today.
She did.
No, she didn't. She can't.
In her own way,
She
though.
said, I see you're late.
That's how she said hi.
That was her way. And Cap know how she moved.
Yo,
I moved the table. She said, "Oh, was you showing off?"
Nah,
I'm moving the table.
She was bigging him up because he was moving the table. But this is her way of saying like she's acknowledging that you've been in the gym, you strong, and that because obviously I talk about the things that you're progressing about.
I'm talking to
with
Kat,
my
and
family
I'm
as
talking to
well.
Kat,
Yeah,
and
hell
she's
yeah.
standing on the side of him going like,
Yeah.
What's she say about you moving the table? She was like, "Oh, he think he's."
Oh, he think he's strong because he doing good in the
or he's
gym or something.
showing off.
Yeah, showing off.
Showing off.
So, but if she didn't know that you were getting strong in the gym, what would even make her think that you would be showing off, even being funny? She's acknowledging your, but you got a slick mouth too. So when he tried to say something to me, I say, "Yo, that's between y'all. My wife can hold her own, bro. I don't have one of those that has to be like, I'm walking away
Son,
unless it's go time. You know what I'm saying? And that's between y'all."
she was on me.
You should hear her and T going at it with each other.
Oh shit.
Her and Tavares,
Oh man.
they be going at it. That shit be so funny because I ain't got shit to do with it.
Yeah,
right?
I ain't got nothing to do it.
So I can sit back and laugh. And sometimes I'll laugh and she be like, "What you laughing at?" And I'll be like, "I ain't say shit. That's between y'all." And that shit was funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, get him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I found it. It's it's the Asiatic black man, and it's Busta Rhymes. I believe he's on Drink Champs.
is it an interview or something?
Yeah, and
You gonna play a clip of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a clip of it right
Let's
now.
load it up.
Yep.
So, in the building session, we dealing with the day's degrees, and we going through 120 degrees of lessons, depending on whatever lessons you was dealing with. I'm gonna tell you right now, as crazy as you say, "Oh, dirty bastard" is, there really wasn't nothing crazy about him.
Wow. He was a genius.
Crazy needs to be changed to calculated. You understand? The God was very calculated. See, a dumb nigga can't act like a smart nigga.
Not at all.
Only a smart nigga can act like a dumb, crazy, or some other nigga.
I say that shit twice a month.
So Asan knew exactly what he was doing.
Yep.
When it was time to build, he was one of the swiftest and the most sharpest guards that I ever met in my life. That man knew 120 in a profound way.
I just want to be clear for the fans. You just called him an A-Song. I just want to just for the fans that's going over their head. We're talking about Old Dirty Bastard.
I'm talking about Old Dirty Bastard, and if you go back to Brooklyn Zoo, he says his attribute.
no, he says it, yeah.
A-Son. See, we say A-Son because it was spelled A-S-O-N. Your son's name is spelled S-O-N. But it really was S-U-N. A-Son. A-Son, because you called your son S-O-N. But you also call the sun that shines in the sky the brightest. S-U-N. A-Son. I keep planets in orbit. So he was basically giving you the science when he gave you that punchline. I'm the foundation of the solar system. I'm the foundation of my family. Because the original man is symbolic to the sun. That's knowledge.
That's deep.
Knowledge is the key to all aspects. Black man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of science in that album, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like it blew me away. Like I had got some of that Cookie Monster in me. Put the headphones in. Like I love sitting with the AirPods in my ears and just listening to the classic because I hear it in a different realm now. You know what I'm saying?
The depth of it, right?
Yes.
Son, it's magical.
Man.
It's magical. And I just thank God that I had the opportunity to go revisit because there's some people that didn't get a chance to revisit.
Yeah.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Yeah.
And
That's one thing me and my shorty shared
Man.
together. We listened to mad old mixtapes together. Like we came up together back when L&M Music was in the Heights. So I couldn't afford the majority of to get all the mixtapes. She would always get the mixtapes. So I would like burn her shit, rip them, or borrow her shit. So there's mad different retro music that we vibe to together that just means something to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Sharp, where you going?
That nigga got that.
Where you going?
He got that young bladder like Quest.
He used that. He took some of that. Hold up. He drank some of that. You got the camera on this? He lactose. He lactose. I am too. He got some of that. The eggnog. But those old mixtapes, like the depth of the music with a lot of the old shit we grew up on, I don't think of course we didn't know at that point in time because we was kids, right?
We didn't. It was just what it was.
Yeah.
And you know how music is one of those things that gets penetrated deep into your psyche and your being, especially at the impressionable time where we were growing.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do you feel like the music you used to listen to that like we grew up on, how do you feel like it affected your growth as a adult man?
It made me be real as hell about things.
Yeah.
Bold and no frills.
Did you listen to any R&B growing up?
Yeah. Yep. I listened to R&B.
How did that affect you?
It made me a tender, loving man in an instant when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to that D'Angelo and all that Keith Sweat, all of that 90s, 80s R&B, that New Edition, all of that and everything in between, all that
Baby
fly
making
shit.
music, it made you sensitive to females. And now let me ask you a real question, Mr. Funny Guy. Now
I want to answer that question.
What was the question that you're trying to answer?
How did the music affect you?
Yeah, but I didn't ask you, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
Put the camera on Hoodie. Look at his face. That's that. He's writing a joke about me in his head right now.
Never.
I don't even think Hoodie listened to Wu-Tang.
He probably did. But let me ask you this question real quick. So this is for both of y'all, right? And Sharp when he comes back, if he's here. Since that's what we grew up on, we were affected by R&B. It taught us how to be like more affectionate, even though we was in the streets or doing have you. The music we listened to taught us how to be in just different ways. How do you think the music is affecting these kids now as they're growing, and what will it cause them to grow into?
Well, I think if you don't mind me,
break
going
it down
first,
too, like by.
So I think a lot of it, the comparisons we might want to look over because we feel, and a lot of times, all generations feel that their situation is better. If we talk to our parents,
So I wouldn't say better myself.
well, I mean,
So I would specify, for example, if it's drill music, how do you feel like drill would affect them? If it's Afro beats, how do you feel like that'll affect them? If it's, what are the other styles of music they have now that?
What I was saying is
it's all similar. It's very similar and just.
The reason why I would say that is because if you think about it, our parents say that their music was the shit. Let's just say it like that. Not
See,
better.
my mom was different though, son. She listened to everything. Son.
But my parents listened to everything. But if you notice the stuff that your mom listened to, you know what I mean? Even though some of it was different, but a lot of it was still in the same vibe of the music that she grew up with.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like
it's the
even
same
the
vibe.
Tupac, Brenda's Got a Baby. She related to that because of something that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But so like for me, the music affected me different because my dad was different. So like I grew up in a household where we can listen to R&B, I can listen to Wu-Tang, but I had to go to my people's house to listen to that because my daddy was listening to, Coltrane, Tower of Power, funk, you know what I mean? Bruce Springsteen. Like my dad's music taste is really eclectic. So I listened to the Doobie Brothers, a lot of jazz music, Brass Construction. You know what I mean?
I think, honestly, I listened to everything, even to the point that there was rock and roll introduced, like Pink Floyd and
Huey Lewis and the
Aerosmith.
News, you know what I'm saying? Like
my point is this. So maybe shit like that has helped us to be less restrictive in who we accept in our worlds. But how do you feel like these kids now are going to be affected by the music they're consuming?
So I mean to jump in, I can only speak for my daughter because my son is 24 and out on his own and, you know what I mean, living his life. So what I catch my daughter listening to is the shit we listen to as far as the R&B shit. She's not listening to too much of the nonsense that
they know all them
you know
songs.
what I'm saying. But in her leisure, she's listening to Mary.
Yeah,
she's listening to
my daughter listens to
all
her,
of that type of shit.
Summer
you know
Walker.
She listen to that too.
Yeah, she listens.
But
to
Sexy Red be on the motherfucking airwaves.
My daughter don't listen to none of that fuck shit. None of that.
I mean, you know, we all everything's been on the airwaves. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's what they feeding.
We didn't niggas wasn't saying, yo, play that Akinelli, but if Akinelli came on, nigga, everybody in here know the words to that shit.
Unless
but that
you was
wasn't
in
your shit.
unless you was in the party in Adi's basement, then you was requesting Akinelli because there was a bunch of what they would call thoughts now.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? What did we call them back then?
Hoochies.
Is that it?
Nah, we didn't call them hoochies.
I don't know what we called them. But what did they call us?
Chicken heads.
Chicken heads.
I think
chicken.
It
It
was
was
chicken
chicken. It was
heads.
chicken. It was chicken.
Damn. So what did they call us though?
Niggas. we
been the same
for the dawn of time, man.
No, music affects every generation different. I mean, because I compare the drill music that us as parents don't like is the same similarity to that West Coast music that our parents didn't like.
Like when
that
NWA
gangster,
dropped.
that gangster shit that they. So I equate that to the same. It's the same situation.
That's crazy.
It might not be, like I said, because we're in a different mind state now.
Yeah.
So we're looking at it as how this music is affecting the kids. And when we was young and all the old people was like, how is this music gonna affect the kids?
Yeah.
We looking at them like, nigga, this is the shit.
Yeah.
But now our kids is telling us this is the shit. So now what we have to realize is we're the old people now. And I'm not saying that to say like we shouldn't feel this way. But as men and as children, our minds have changed, our goals have changed, the way we see the world have changed.
Yeah.
So when you think about it, when we were 11, 12, 13, listening to NWA, Fuck the Police, you know what I'm saying? And all
we
that
probably was looking crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? So we're out there, fuck the police. You know, like, come on, bro. Like, what's the difference? You know what I mean? Kill, kill, kill.
Well, hold on. But you know what though? It was there, but it wasn't like the mainstay. There were so many different avenues.
Yeah.
There was the Poor Righteous Teachers. There was different, the Offset.
But there's other music now.
Not like that.
There's other music now.
You gotta think
the
about
harder
it. There
thing
is.
the harder thing is you have to
The
look
popularity of it isn't
endorsed or put out there. Yeah.
But that's what
you say. You gotta look.
You gotta
for
look
it.
for it. But there's so much other music. See, the hard part about now is you say it's not pushed. What are they pushing? The stuff that's gonna sell the most, right? Back then, they had to push everything because that was the only way to hear it.
There really wasn't even pushing nothing. It
But
was just
what it
who
was.
It was what it was. But think about it like this: when we watched MTV, why do you think everybody wanted to watch Yo MTV Raps? Because that was the only time that you was going to
That's
see
how
some
they
niggas
were
like us.
pushing it.
And
That's
they
how
but
they
they
were
played
pushing
everything, though.
But that's how they was
even
pushing
the shit
it.
you didn't like. Yeah, it was. They played.
But
it wasn't
even the
just
shit you don't like, it's the
No,
same
it was
thing.
everything though. It
But
was
it's everything just like it is now. The dirty, sexy red is shit that we don't like. That's a part of it.
Damn, man.
It's a part of it. It's the same thing.
So it's not to say that music isn't going to evolve into something greater than what it is now, because that would be if you feel like that would be the old motherfucking man mentality. I think my issue is like I encounter a lot of younger dudes, right? Being, just for people that don't know, a recording studio owner, audio engineer, 10 plus years in the game. I sit there and I talk to some of them. They be having creative ideas, and I know that if they push their creativity, they got some great shit in there, but they're too concerned with riding the wave of right now, as opposed to trying to be a Crisscross or a Andre 3000 or Diggable Planets or J. Rooted Damager. Not to say sound like them, but that's the variation we had back in the day. People were taking risks trying to sound different. Now it's like I see what worked for somebody else, and I want to sound like that.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about with what's being pushed. The sound, the style. Back then, you tried your hardest to be as original as possible because sounding and being like somebody else from an artistic standpoint was whack.
I got an idea. I got a genius idea. Always the type to calculate a plan.
What up?
I was talking to the kids at the program at McCormick last week. I said, yo, this shit has never been done, but I guarantee we gonna see it at some point in time in the near future. The first group of old niggas trying to do drill music. Let's be the first ones to do it.
But you want to do a drill song?
Nah, let's be a drill group. You know how they be spinning the block and they be like doing all that type of shit to each other
And rap and whack?
And they be doing all the gun shit, and let's be the first group to do that. Cause even if we
But you want to do a song and do a video?
No, I'm saying that's us. We start the genre
of drill.
We be the 40-plus-year-old niggas doing drill music.
See,
how crazy does that sound?
This is the fuck shit though.
How crazy does it sound?
I do an album. You know me. I'll do a drill album
I ain't
and do it my
shit.
way.
I ain't recording that shit.
Why not? Let me do it my way.
I would really have to
a snack trapping.
No, that
drill.
would be funny as fuck. That would be funny as hell. But I guess the reason why I said that is because it clearly lets you know that drill music is a young man's sport.
Yeah.
It's not even genre specific.
I'm gonna have to listen to
age
some drill
specific
because I don't listen to none of that shit.
You can't be a 40-plus-year-old nigga trying to do drill music. You can be a 40-plus-year-old nigga doing real hip hop, Griselda hip hop, Jay-Z hip hop, even 50 Cent type hip hop, but not drill music.
No.
It just doesn't make any logical sense.
Watch. I'm about to do a drill music song.
Look, he got his fucking notepad out writing already. I shouldn't have said that shit,
bro.
Yeah,
some drill music I actually can get right to it, cause but this is the point of me. Part of the point of me saying that it's not that some of it amps you up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need that energy, like Tupac back in the day when he was wilding the fuck out, and a lot of niggas in caught felonies to Tupac, but that ain't the point. The point is some of it is good music, in their demographic, but overkill of anything because all you're talking about is killing. Some of it is not just killing and just over spinning the block and shooting shit up, but that's the basis of a lot of it, right?
Right.
So if I'm about to do a crazy set, I might throw some crazy music on, and when I'm done, turn this shit off. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's probably more wrong than it is right. But that's the place that it has in my world.
Right.
But that example of, like, say us as 40-plus-year-old men trying to come out as a drill rapper group.
I think it's dying too. The sound is
Yeah,
dying.
but I said that multiple times and it didn't die yet.
Yo, I already got the title to my drill song.
Over a year ago, I said that.
It's called Serial Killer.
It's because we don't look and we don't live in that search for that kind of music.
Right.
These motherfuckers love that music.
Mm-hmm.
They live it. It's just not on our radar.
Yeah.
Or Benny the Butcher's radar, or anybody that we're consuming on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But it lives, it's strong, it's flourishing, it's nigga, them little motherfuckers killing each other. I don't call it drill, I call it kill music.
Kill music.
That's my shit. It's gonna be called Serial Killer. Serial.
What?
Pause.
Whoa, son.
What'd you just say?
Whoa, wait a minute.
All right. So Quest said something about deep penetration earlier, and me and Hood made the same exact face.
Lord,
like,
here we go.
hey, yo.
I think you should stick to producing the show.
Because it sounded like to me you said, I want to get some deep penetration.
Yo,
That's why I
man,
was
hold up.
Hey, yo, wait a minute.
Fred.
Where the fuck was we?
You were talking about my new drill single that I'm about to work on. It's called Serial Killer.
So let me hear some bars.
How the drill beat go?
I don't even know how the drill beat go.
Them shits be trash, bro.
I don't know. I heard some dope ones, but I'm not
you
into
think
it.
we could kill a drill beat?
Definitely.
We could, but it'd be tough.
Nah, it ain't tough.
Quest.
It ain't tough.
Now, let me
Wes.
tell you something. You are always the nigga that I reference when it comes time to saying, matter of fact, me and Deontay. Oh, I didn't tell you I got, Deontay gave me that CD with News Beats on them. So, to Cal's computers in the middle room, DVD drive, we ripped the beats. So now I got them.
Yeah, I got to hear them.
So I can put them on the, I was telling you about the stems. We can rip them apart, do some extra production on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Yeah, we about to.
Whoa.
Yeah, I want to hear them shits, bro.
I'm excited
I feel
about
like
that.
you can rap to. I can rap to anything, but with you, I feel like you can rap to anything. Not to say in a drill
yeah, I wouldn't rap
format, but if you did without being drilled,
oh, I could do that.
You would fucking kill some shit.
Hell yeah.
I could do that. I could rap to if I could feel it.
Just
you know what I'm
rapping.
saying?
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Matter
Just
of fact,
rap.
let me find a beat.
Yep.
I ain't asking for no lyrics on.
Nah. I
but
just if
I'm
I could
saying,
feel, I'd have to find my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just finding my pocket is the fun part of it. You know what I mean?
and say whatever the fuck you want as opposed to the shit they say.
Yeah, but it gotta be dope, though.
Yeah.
It gotta be dope. It can't be cooked like how I am with the beats, bro. That shit gotta be.
I don't know what this
Sometimes
is
you
either.
Sometimes you gotta step out your comfort zone and give the people what they want.
Hold up, remember the beats I rock to gotta stand alone.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what this is. I just picked the first one that popped up. Yeah.
Them drill
Kept me
beats
on
be
the great.
Them shits be fire.
I ain't never been fake. These niggas looking like steak. I'm about to put them on my lane. Yeah. I'm gonna spit an old verse, see what happens. Yeah. Let's see how it go. Yeah. Look how I do this shit. Ice blew his wrist. Who the fuck you think you gon' stick? Reach for mines, I had that nigga laid out stick. Tell the judge, fuck you, I won't be no vic. Bitches drive me around, so I don't need no whip. Keep 2 revolvers, so why would I need those clips? Used to pump big shit, never seen no nicks. Cap the contractor, nigga, I need those bricks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, I
have
could,
fun with it.
Yeah, I could fuck with that.
Not talking about what they talk about.
No, but I could fuck with that.
But nobody ever thought about it like that because
No.
they're so used to doing drill music.
Yes.
Except for this nigga.
You could do your own.
Look. Serial killer.
That's one of the
Play
dopest
that beat
drill
again.
beats I've heard. Though.
I never heard it.
Play
in
it
my life.
again,
That's pretty
brother.
dope. I like
Let it
that.
rock.
Play it again.
I like that.
Let me hear what you got, Jer. Let me hear what you got. An old verse that'll go with that, just see how you feel on it.
Yeah. Yo, we the 40-plus-year-old drill kill group.
Nah,
Yo,
don't.
what's up? We kill beats.
I don't got no over.
Yo.
Yeah, I got an older
Sharp.
one.
Let me hear something. Yeah.
It was hard growing up in the ghetto when niggas can't settle. Everybody holding the steel and metal. It was like we all sort of sold to the devil. Shit was crazy, but that's another level. Nothing but getting money with my thoughts. I ain't trying to get caught for these 2 assaults. Waiting for the end results. Just a young nigga only hanging with the darts. Living the fast life, paying the cash price. 2 G's from the last ice. Popped in the bitch from the past nights. All twisted up, causing mad fights. Under black lights. Speeding in the stolen car. Golden slugger, alcohol. Got me bent with a swollen jaw. With the smoke from a glass jar. It's too quick, and I ain't even asked y'all. In the process of big dollars, biting hard like rock wallers and bits. I got followers and freestylers all dying to get rich. It's obvious, life's a bitch, where I come from. Shit, want money in the lump sum. Nice chain, shirt buttons undone. With no fears, nothing to run from. Instead, I got a cut done. Can't trust no one. What the fuck, son? Niggas got a gun. Run. I ain't leaving till this shit's done. I ain't scared, nigga, bust something. Taking no shorts in the drug game. Every nigga got a thug gang. Bit the bug slang. Can't understand his thing. They get the fuck out the Mustang.
Yo.
Recognize what I'm saying.
Maybe we should do that just for fun.
We should.
Because
Yeah,
we
that's dope.
can do it. So it's not about
dope.
drill music. It's about us
It's
killing
what you
the
do
music.
to it. Yes.
Yeah.
Just use their music, though.
Yeah. Because when
man.
I've tried to invite, like I tried to slip mad Griselda beats and
Yeah.
like certain types of hip hop beats into the beat folder that I take them kids at
Mm-hmm.
McCormick every week. I tried to play some shit.
Yeah.
Them little niggas was like, nah. Nah, I ain't feeling that. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're not even, their brains aren't even capable of entertaining trying to exercise on that because they're stuck on what they know.
That's just like when that's just like when what's his name? Lil Uzi Vert, I think is his name.
Yeah. That's your little homie, right?
I think Lil Uzi Vert. I think he was on Ebro. He was on Ebro, and Ebro was, they was having a hip hop discussion.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, you gonna rap for us?" And he said, "I'll rap for you, but don't throw on none of them old ass beats."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Pull it up.
I seen that.
I swear to pull it up.
He said that too.
He said that. He's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna rap on
and
none
then
of them
they
old
got
ass
on him
beats."
about that too.
And so
though.
he
They
was
got
like,
on
"Oh,
him.
you just can't rap on none of these beats." You know
Lil
what I'm
Uzi
saying?
Vert, this is the new. I don't know.
Was it Lil Uzi Vert?
Yeah, it was him. He was like, just don't throw on them old ass beats because I can't do nothing with those or some shit he was saying like that. And then whatever in the interview.
If you pull up, I'm telling you right now, if you pull out one of them old beats,
There it
I'm
is.
not rapping on it. Straight up. You see me, bro? I am a rock star, bro. I'm not rapping on that type stuff.
We'll decide when you're a rock star.
Let me hear it, and I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know.
He's at least being honest about it.
Yeah. My fans,
All right, so
my
fair
fans
enough.
won't be disappointed. They get it.
No, they will.
No, they
but
won't.
I hope I piss your friends.
Your fans gonna be disappointed. All the old guys.
don't give a
They're
fuck.
gonna be.
No,
They don't
no,
even know why
what
I'm
they'll
on
be-
here right now.
what-
If you pull up, I'm.
That's deep. That's deep.
And he was trash on it too.
And he getting money. That's
Yeah.
the disconnect because, okay, so I heard this thing the other day. I be on my alien shit. So somebody was saying like, okay, maybe aliens are future humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the
I've
same
heard
with
that.
music. Like maybe, all right, so if you were a scientist, you would at least have to explore
Other things without without hating on it.
bias.
Yeah, that's yes, sir.
So could Uzi be semi-right? Like,
I'd say no.
But that's your bias, though.
Not my bias. It's just
It is your bias.
It's my observation from
Your bias.
It's my observation from seeing what I've seen since 84, 85, and seeing the growth of it and seeing where it stagnated at and where it stopped evolving from the standpoint of being captivated with your lyrical scheme pocket.
but the money is the disconnect because the kids,
There
these
you
guys
go.
are making more money now than was ever made.
That's what it is. It's not
So
about
how
the
can-
art. It's
so
about
how
the
can
money.
you discredit somebody
There's-
that's making more than
There's
every?
millions. There's millionaires that we have no idea about.
Yeah.
That have a following, and we're like, yo, who the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about? And they getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 20,000 a show.
My little man, Babytron, man, from Michigan. I might not like him, but he's dope as fuck, and he's
hurting them.
He's killing them, and he's a dope rapper. So he's a perfect mixture of the Detroit flow with being raised on old rap, but he's a new school rapper, and he looks like my nephew Deontay with long ass hair.
Oh, yeah, that's the
That's the
dude.
dude that.
Yeah, he's
so he's dope as fuck, and his money is up, and not everybody knows who he is. He just capitalized off of what he has and who he is. You know what I mean? Like,
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
Everybody in here is an MC.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it.
Except for me.
Nah, Takao be
stop.
rap-
He said except for being. Come on, man. We
I
not
thought you
doing
was
that.
just gonna say Takao, but
Yeah,
he
right.
gets busy too.
Right, he put
gonna-
himself in with that.
Yeah, we gonna have to, we gonna have to put something together to shut niggas like him up.
I'm not an MC, so
He pointed you out.
Stop it.
And he rapped and put himself in there too, so we can't really hate, but you can't
Yeah,
do
'cause
that
he
though,
put
bro. You
himself
can't.
in
You got
there.
material out there,
Yeah, I'm
brother.
tired of hearing
Have
that,
faith in your
man.
material,
Word, stop
brother.
that bullshit.
I'm multi-talented. I could sing, I could do drill, I could do old music, all that. I'm
Word up.
multi-talented. Because one of my inspirations himself was XXX Tentacion. He was multi-talented. He could play guitar, piano,
Mhm.
drums. He could sing.
Mhm.
I never knew that.
He could do rock, everything.
Word up.
But it's sad
That's
that
Prince
someone
shit.
like him had to go so soon when he's one of those young, talented artists that could have brought rap back to a better era than what it is now. I'm not saying rap is bad now, but rap right now is not what it used to be when it used to be really, really good.
Now that was
And
my
that's
question.
coming from me.
Now that was the question I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
How do brothers feel about when brothers hear us get busy? Now we do have to adjust to the times.
Yeah.
To sell records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? But how do brothers feel about the way, you know, our groove, that the cloth that we cut from is considered old school? That bothers me because my thing is this: there's different categories of music.
Yeah.
You got the kill, the drill, or you got. I feel like you can't put all that into the category hip hop.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
There's subcategories.
Yeah,
now.
the subcategories. You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, yeah.
But if you say hip hop, they got all these different genres jumping in. You know, trying to get in where they fit in under the title hip hop, and that's not. We're not doing that, brother.
But, I mean, that's really no different. You got pop rock, you got
Yeah.
hard rock, you got
But
Rock
Cafe
is
stick
rock.
up to your
You got-
title though, because
Yeah.
and I just feel like, you know, the original, you know, hip hop music, you can't tell me it ain't still selling because J. Cole doing it.
Yeah. Sky Zoo still.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And people are saying, yo, hip hop is dead. No, it ain't.
Yeah.
There's brothers out there still spitting that hip hop and getting paid for it.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
all
how
who
much.
you looking for though, like we said before.
Exactly, but I'm just saying, J. Cole is a perfect example that hip hop is still alive.
Yeah.
It's just what's your promotional status like? What is brothers doing for you?
Yeah,
Because
it's your what is your promotion? look
straight
like?
up, that's what it's
it
all
is.
about. Even though music's changed and everything, there's still room for each genre, and there's certain brothers out there that's proving that. What's this new group out there? They spitting nothing but hip hop. Now they might be a little crazy with it. You know what I'm talking about? They was at they did the awards and everything. It's a bunch of them, but I recognize the black dude. He got the flat top.
Yeah.
And they be spitting some wild, crazy shit, but it's still hip hop.
Yeah.
Y'all know who I'm talking about?
I think
What is that group? He got the flat top. They performed at the awards. You know what I'm talking about? The newer age
I
group.
didn't see the awards.
I gotta know who I'm talking about. They got this hip hop ass flow. I'm gonna do my homework on it. I'm gonna figure out the name.
Yeah,
but they
like to
got the
know.
hip hop ass flow. You know what I'm saying? But they wave is on the new wave today.
Word, I need to know. I need to know who that is.
There
man.
is some underground music that is starting to climb the ladder, under the name hip hop. You know what I'm trying to say? And there's some things. Hip hop ain't dead, man.
No, it's not.
Hip hop ain't dead. It's just what's your promotional status like?
Yeah,
And that's what it boils down
Let me be
to.
clear on something. One of the tracks we did on your album, I said some shit in the beginning. I was like, "Fuck if they want to listen to it."
Word up.
Like,
yeah. I think it was Marty McFly.
That's exactly what it was.
So me personally, I don't believe in getting hung up on if you're accepted or not accepted, because
Right.
it's as simple as you liking rock and roll or you liking hip hop.
That's right.
The thing is, with hip hop, we have more subgenres than every other genre.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like we want everybody in the hip hop culture to like our music, but it's like, fuck if everybody that listens to that shit doesn't like to listen to this. If you make hip hop, make your shit to the best of your ability.
Word up.
Promote it to the best of your ability and let who gravitates towards it gravitate towards it, because you can bet your ass somebody's gonna like it.
Definitely.
But nobody in the rock and roll space is gonna like it if they don't like hip hop. You understand? It's
Yes.
like it's about living in your space. Me personally, I don't like to get caught up in other people's anything. Like, if you made $1 million this year, I'm happy
God
for
bless
you.
you.
But it doesn't affect how I feel about myself. It
Word
doesn't
up.
affect my grind. It doesn't affect anything. I am happy for. I might ask you for some pointers if it applies to what I'm doing. But at the same time, man, I don't give a fuck. Evolution is what it is, my nigga.
It did hurt me, Cap. That verse said that though. Don't put on that old school.
I
That
think
hurt-
it's funny because
that hurt me because it was like, bro, you're trash, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And at the end of the day, this is what your genre evolved from.
I would never even try to convince him of anything other than what he wants. Right?
Me either.
I would.
It hurts though.
I would say like, shit. Throw one of them beats on. I'll let go to it. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
And then after that, throw one of your joints on.
Yes, sir.
I'll go to it.
To the extreme to say, oh, don't throw one of them old ass beats on because I.
But people, what I just said.
yeah,
like,
that was deep. That
throw
was fire.
one of your joints on,
and then throw mine on.
and I'll go to your shit, and then throw these joints. You know. And then not even hold it against him that, because you might fuck around and inspire him to do some shit after
Word.
you.
Word.
But literally, when you step outside of what is it? Is it like not judgment, but when you step outside of like the ego?
Yeah.
Like life has damn near killed my ego. I still hold on to some of it, but I used to have way more of it. That shit has dwindled over the years. The ego I used to have,
Yeah.
I don't hold on to that like that anymore. So if the nigga could be like, yo, your outfit look dry as hell, or whatever the fuck funny shit he was saying.
Yeah.
I would question why you would feel the need to try to belittle me.
Right.
But I wouldn't give a fuck about you caring about how my outfit
Yo,
looked.
you just said it right there. You just hit it right there. He had to belittle the classicness of the hip hop beats that he knows that everyone still loves, because that's why Drake throws 1 or 2 on every album.
Yeah.
That's right.
And gets busy to it.
Straight up, and
You
then
know,
does what the people like.
Does
So
what the
that's
people
what
like.
he was doing, belittling.
He was belittling something that he knew
and
he
that's
couldn't
why you
excel
feel
in.
the way you do, because you know he was trying to belittle.
I know he was trying to do that, and that
so
hurts.
then the more powerful approach is, I respect what you do, young blood, but why would you try to belittle something that, and then you hit him with that,
right?
Then what do you say?
I mean, his ego's just going to run wild then at that point, because he's got a lot of money in his pocket. He got a nice little wave with the shit he make, and it's just going to spark him up even more on that shit in defense.
Now, what they did was they still gave him the beat he didn't want.
Oh, word?
They did?
Let's hear what he said to
Oh,
it.
shit.
which
Yeah,
beat?
yeah, he
Which
said something to it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up,
Yeah,
I
he
grabbed
said
the
something
clip.
to it.
Hold up,
He
let me
used
find
to
it.
be dope. He said, or someone said he used to rock to that type of
I
shit.
mean, because he's from Philly, though.
Yeah,
That's the
so
thing,
you
know
would
what
think
I
that
mean?
he would. I think he, you know what it is? I ain't gonna lie. I be around a couple brothers, no names. I be around a couple brothers that believe that what we think is dope ain't dope.
Word.
Oh yeah, dog. I got a couple of them. I got a couple friends that was like, yeah, y'all niggas was dope back then. They don't see no future in how we move.
Wow.
Nah, hell no. That's still my peoples, though.
Of
I'm not
course,
gonna,
but that's
you know
why-
what I'm saying, disown my peoples. You know what I'm trying to say?
Wow.
But there's people that believe if you ain't talking about this and doing this, you're not gonna make it.
Oh, that's sad.
That's how a lot of the young niggas are.
Yeah,
today, too.
man.
And
Yeah,
that
man.
brings it to, what do you make music for? When you're penning, are you doing it for you, or are you doing it for someone else?
They're doing it for the money, Quest.
Right.
Rap is a listen. We're from the age where rap is a culture.
Well, we do it for
They're
us.
They're
for
from the
people.
age where rap is a job.
It's a hustle, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Say that again.
I said we're from the era where rap is a culture.
Deep.
They're from the era where rap is a job.
That's deep.
You can say, you know what? Like I
That
can
was
say, you
deep,
know
man.
what? You just yelled at me because you said I wasn't an MC.
Yeah.
But you know what? If I wanted to try and rap to make music that's gonna sell,
It would be different.
it would be different.
Yeah, because you know what sells.
I'm still, so when shit resonates with me real deep, it's almost like I can't even drive off of that highway until like I'm at the right speed and I'm cruising comfortably. Because when you said that shit, I've never heard that before.
But
We're from a time or a place when
rap is our
was a
culture.
and they're at a place where rap,
Rap
is
is a
a
job.
job. That shit-
Culture is everything you walk.
That
you
needs to be
talk.
on a fucking t-shirt.
You know
or
how
something.
many? You know how?
Matter of fact, I'm making a I'll tag you in it, nigga.
You know how many? You know how many people make? So, back when we was young, think about it like this: we was just talking about Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
How much you think they was getting for a show back in 93, 94?
Couple
$1,500
$100.
apiece.
Nah, it was a little more than that.
I mean, early.
1,500.
2,000. Say they was getting 2,000, right? There's motherfuckers out here that we have no idea of. These kids is making 20,000 a show.
Oh, right now, as we
Right
speak,
now.
to goddamn right.
Some kids that, no disrespect, that will come in and we be like, yo, Takal, them your homies? But them dudes done had 4 shows this week
Straight up.
and they made $80,000.
Straight up. And that's going down right now as we speak, man.
Because they figured out the algorithm and how to sell themselves to make a couple dollars.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Comparative to when, just like you said earlier, you said, Cap said when he talked about Diggable Planets, Ja Rule the Damager, you know what I mean? You think about it, Special Ed, Kwame the Polka Dot. You know what I'm saying? Like, the drive back then was to be so different. You know what I mean? Why people like De La Soul? Because they different.
Because they was different.
And
You know
dope,
what I'm saying?
And dope. The keyword is dope too.
But it was different. That in itself made it dope because it was different. You see what I'm saying? Now, today, that's not the goal. Is not to be different. The goal is to maximize monetary.
When did that change though? When did you notice?
When niggas started making Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy is the one that I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can say whatever you want about Soulja Boy, right? But Soulja Boy changed hip hop forever.
He changed hip hop?
Listen what I'm about to tell you.
I don't agree with
Listen
that.
what I'm about to tell. Listen what I'm about to tell you. Soulja Boy changed hip hop because he figured out a way to hip hop. Just listen.
I'm sorry.
He figured out a way to sell his records and get money off the internet without the distribution and without having all of the backing of being different, but just solely based on the internet, selling ringtones.
And drug money.
And getting money. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what people did is they took his formula and they attacked the internet to simply just make money.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's not about the fireistics of the music anymore.
No, it's not. It's about the algorithm of being able to. This is dope.
You think Soulja Boy's genre is hip hop though?
Never thought none of.
You think his genre is hip hop though?
Soulja Boy's not hip hop.
I don't think so.
He's
I think he's rap music.
He's just a rapper.
Yeah, he's just rap music.
So let me ask you a question.
I think there's a difference, man.
So is Rakim a rapper or is he a hip hop?
He's hip hop.
He's hip hop, dog.
It comes down to a basis of opinion because Rakim is a rapper.
We're all rappers.
That's the point.
Okay,
that I'm making.
but you just put Rakim and Soulja Boy in the same conversation.
But what I'm telling
that's
you,
not good, bro.
That
wasn't good
recorded.
at all.
That's recorded too.
Yeah, that was horrible. You got to give us a different one than that,
You didn't
bro.
give, but you're taking
I
out
just
of
came
context.
back from the bathroom.
You're taking out of
and I
context.
had a hard time in the bathroom, but I had a harder time coming back hearing Rakim and
in the same conversation as Soulja Boy. I don't know.
In the same
Saying
conversation.
hip hop. I don't know. I just think
blasphemy.
I just think they're in different genres. If
Who
you
needs some lashings behind that?
Who needs some lashing? Baby, get the hose.
But seriously though,
Yeah.
But
I just think
seriously
it's different genres.
Rap,
that's all.
hip hop.
rap,
Yeah.
hip hop. But what I'm saying is you could say Soulja Boy rap. You could
He
say
might have
Soulja
changed
Boy,
rap music.
whatever. But he's changed hip hop too because at the end of the day, when you think about it,
That's a stab right there. Don't it hurt when he say that?
Hoodie, you
That
my
should be
bro. You
stabbing
my
me
bro.
when they say that. Oh.
what I'm talking about, I'm not talking about he changed rap music like, oh, this is what I'm saying that today's music and today's drive with rap, hip hop, whatever you want to do, is about money. And Soulja Boy, when he developed how to use the internet to make that money,
He
to
changed
reach
rap
all over
music.
the
Right.
people,
He changed
You're
rap
right.
music.
It
Yes.
affected hip-hop.
He
It
changed
did,
rap
it did.
and hip hop music.
He was the first to do it. Yeah, you're
because
right.
what he did.
Damn, you be sounding ignorant sometimes, but then you be having a smart ass point.
Man, I
But
don't
when
like
you-
that shit.
But when you think about it, that's the you know how many people we know that is getting a couple $100,000 out of recording in their crib and just putting it on the internet and nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
Right.
Soulja Boy did that.
He was doing that LimeWire shit.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And
Yeah.
he
I
even
didn't
had
know.
niggas trying to replicate that shit, but
Yeah.
it wasn't working.
It wasn't
You
working.
know what I'm saying? But he
Delusional. Like, man's talking about how he made like video, like he out here making like a little video game system that's like
Nah, but he made money off it though. I mean,
Yeah.
even though he I'd say he scammed and swindled people.
Oh, of course. Yeah. That's
But he did that on a platform and at a level that we can't do.
right.
I don't respect it.
I'm not gonna say you wrong, Jeremy. We're not saying you wrong. Which is
You said I was wrong.
No, I
I
think
said I don't agree.
I think
That don't mean you wrong because I don't agree. Who the fuck am I?
yeah.
But it does stab when you say he changed
know,
hip
he
hop.
said it does stab.
Yeah, that hits right here. It's like, oh Lord, hip hop.
But when you think when you think about why I say he changed hip hop,
Yeah.
you can't deny that fact.
See,
Like,
that's what. See, you
change
know
rap
what?
music,
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
say.
But listen, what I'm
I didn't
telling you.
even know he did all of that.
But you're looking at me when I say hip hop. you're saying you're thinking the music, the culture. That's not what I'm talking about.
Then don't say it.
But I am saying it because the music and the culture changed from being different.
I guess I'm mad that you're right.
And so when you
and it stabs
what's the culture
both
about?
sides.
You're an artist. What do? You try to attack the internet to try to make money off. Soulja Boy started that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
see,
however,
I
so
didn't
all
know
the
that.
so all the guerrilla whatever tactics that you're taking to try to make your music off the internet, Soulja Boy did that.
Yeah, he didn't start it.
He did start it.
No, he made the. No, he didn't start it. See, now you fucking up. See, he didn't start it. He helped make it big. He didn't start it. People were doing that already, Wolf. You can Google that right now.
Niggas was playing basketball in Canada, but they say that Dr. John Naismith started basketball. But motherfuckers was playing before him, but he started it.
Okay, but
I'm sure there was niggas rapping.
But listen, so
I'm sure there was niggas
so listen,
rapping before
change?
niggas was rapping before the Sugar Hill
So did
Gang.
he change rock and roll? Because Rock and Roll Brothers is still using that same platform too. So did he? That's what I'm trying to explain.
He was a hip hop artist.
He was part of the movement that helped change things. I don't think we should narrow it down to a genre. He helped change things in the music industry.
Yo, here's
that
the
would
thing.
be. I think
I didn't know
wouldn't
he
that
did
be a
all,
little
I
more
didn't know he
cleaner?
did all that because me as a consumer at the time,
I'm just fighting against it, John.
I just
That's
knew
what
he
you
came
need.
out.
We gotta
with
have
some
that.
shit. I knew he came out with some shit. I thought it was whack.
Me too.
Whatever forum, how he distributed it.
He broke some records though, Quest.
I didn't know that. All I know is this shit didn't sound dope.
No,
To
it
you.
didn't.
No, listen, to a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But
but a lot of motherfuckers it
But
did.
a lot of
so
that's cool.
motherfuckers it
that's
did.
why he sold.
But, and you know what? That's okay, but I still don't think there's a change
I
in
think
what
you're
he brought
dope,
to
but
the
you ain't
table.
sell as many records as Soulja
Okay,
Boy.
but he also didn't have a bunch of drug money behind him pushing it either. Let's if we want to take it there.
Oh, he had that. I didn't know that.
What?
There's a whole bunch of niggas who got a bunch of drug money.
Okay, that's
put
what I'm
together,
just.
And ain't nobody making it off of that.
I don't know.
Oh,
bro.
so that was his endorser. Those were the
Yeah,
people.
he had a drug endorsement.
I
Of
didn't
course
know.
he did.
I didn't know that.
What?
Nah, I didn't know Soulja Boy. Oh, okay. No wonder he's out
Because
there
that's
with that whack
because
shit.
you are right, and it sucks because they say that the truth hurts, okay, and it does hurt. You know what I'm trying to say? So when Jerm is a realist, I'm a realist too, but I have to go against. Sometimes when you say something that don't sound good, it might even be good.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? If you don't eat pork, but we know it's good, but you don't eat it, that don't make it not good. So yeah,
It's not good.
Okay, it's not good to you.
That shit is good.
So
nigga.
that's my point, though.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let you know that I understand, but I have to.
makes sense.
There's hip hop fans out there, and there's people out there that want to hear what I'm saying against you too.
Yeah,
and that's
no,
what I'm
I'm
doing
not
it
mad
for.
at you. I'm
for the
just-
hip hop
but
fans,
I'm-
because
but
a lot
I'm
of
just-
people would say, "Whoa, hold on."
But
so
I'm
I'm just
just-
putting that out there.
Yeah,
but
and
you
I,
are
and I
right,
feel you.
brother.
I'm just saying, like, the hard part is like I said, the uneasy truths of,
Yeah, the uneasy
of
truth.
life.
It's
That's
hard.
just is what it is.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Because
right.
we know a lot of niggas that I can name drop if I wanted to.
Yeah.
That got money behind them, but don't got.
Yeah, but they didn't do what they supposed to do with it, though.
But they didn't sell it. But that's the point, though.
Yeah, the point is that if you have money, if you have a bunch of money behind you, you can't lose. I believe that.
Nah, that's not the fact.
I think it's a fact because there's a lot
It's
of
pretty
brothers.
close to
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty close to facts.
Nigga, Memphis Bleak had a whole lot of money behind him.
And look who he is.
But look who he is. He's associated because of who he's associated
He
with.
got like 5 or 6 albums.
That didn't really do nothing.
They didn't do
They-
nothing.
they
Meek Mills is a name out there. Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean,
Meek
I didn't
Mills?
at
Let's
this
look it
shit.
up. Let's look it up right now.
I didn't say Meek Mill.
No,
Who you said?
said?
Who said?
I said
Memphis
Memphis Bleak.
Bleak. Memphis Bleak.
Oh, you said Memphis Bleak. Okay, but that comes from
No.
I thought you said Meek Mill.
You just said
What?
Niggas with money behind them can't fail.
No, I didn't say
That's
that.
what you just
I
said.
said no.
It's on
See,
video.
No,
Memphis
brother.
Bleak, he
Let's
didn't
deal with
fail.
reality here. See, now you trying to mess with my words because you know I'm telling the truth. Let's deal with reality here. If you want to speak about it, let's, okay.
Is Miss Bleak? Do
Memphis
you know
Bleak is
him?
not that
Name
dope,
a
but
Memphis
No, he's
Bleak
not that
song.
dope. That's
Give
number
me a
one.
song.
That's not that, he's not that dope.
Right
I don't gotta give you, but I know he got like 5 albums.
Number one, he's not that dope. Number two, he wasn't promoted heavily. He was hated on. If you want to pull up, he was shitted on.
Had money
he was blackballed.
behind him.
Yeah, but it wasn't the right money, and his connections was foul. They was sour.
But you just said
And he
if
didn't
you have
pick-
money
and he didn't
behind,
pick the right
if you
beats
have
all the
enough,
time neither.
but you said if you just said if you have the right amount of money behind you,
Yes.
you can't fail.
Yeah, he didn't
he
have the
had
right-
the right amount of
He
money
didn't-
behind
he
him.
didn't fail though.
But he didn't fail.
He didn't fail.
Hey, thank you.
The nigga got.
Name
I
a
would love to be
Myth
where
Bleak song.
I would love to be where Myth Bleak is at. Wouldn't you?
Goddamn right.
Thank you, Quest. So he didn't fail, right?
He didn't fail.
So what do you? What's your definition of fail, brother?
But what I'm saying is the way that you're describing is if somebody has money behind them, you're not gonna fail.
You're not gonna.
You're not gonna fail.
Nope.
All right. So then that.
What's your definition of fail?
But what's your definition of success?
My definition of success is being able to take care of my family off of straight music.
Yeah.
That's my definition of.
But there's a lot of brothers out there. There's a bunch of these kids right now that are taking care of their family
Yes.
off of nothing.
What do you mean? What's your definition of nothing? What you mean off of nothing?
Sitting at their computer.
Yeah.
Sitting at their computer, putting music out on the internet
I ain't
with
gonna
no
lie,
financial backing, with no nothing.
Germ,
with
I
no,
paid for
none of this
Christmas
stuff.
last year off of 7 songs that streaming platforms. Now let's talk about it. I paid for Christmas last year off of 7 songs streaming worldwide.
That's fire.
Paid Christmas last year.
That's success.
Straight up.
That's success.
So what's your meaning of? And I'm nobody.
That's success.
My streams last year did Christmas.
But what's success?
So, and who am I? That's success to me.
Success. That's very
You
much
better
so
Google
success.
who you sitting next to, black man.
That's success.
Listen.
I'm just keeping it real. Google me right now on the show.
All I'm saying
I'm out there.
I feel you, and I'm not taking. nothing
Okay,
away
so
from
to
you.
the point I'm trying to make is it hurts because I'm a person that's streaming all that, and because you know it hurts. It's just an argument, Wolf, because it hurts that someone could say that you're not successful because why? I feel like I'm successful. I did something for my family off of just 7 songs that I made. I paid bills and Christmas off of my streaming services.
Now imagine if he had a bunch of drug money.
So imagine if I had a bunch of drug money behind that.
The
That's
machine.
my argument.
That's
Wolf.
the
all I'm
machine.
saying,
That's what
bro.
they talk about. The
but what I'm
machine
saying-
behind you.
And so, and I'm not knocking anybody's success. I'm not saying that Myth Bleak's not successful.
It hurt me that
I'm
you
just-
said you wasn't an artist earlier. So
I'm
that's how
just
deep
saying-
into the music I
I'm
am.
just saying. What I'm saying is if you want to talk about being an artist in the music industry,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Successful is being known. Successful is possibly winning awards. Successful. I'm just
That's
telling.
successful as you?
I'm.
My kids can't eat those plaques.
People, but if you're getting those,
I don't know.
But listen, what I'm telling you, if you're getting those plaques, that
Mm-hmm.
means you are getting the bag because your streams and your money and all of that coincides. You see what I'm saying?
I
so,
understand.
So you want to talk about being able to take care of your family,
Yeah.
and I respect it.
Yeah.
But if you're getting,
There's a lot of brothers that do music that are not paying bills from their music.
They're true. What I'm saying is if you're getting streamed enough to be nominated and to be recognized as some people would, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
as some
sir.
people would want to say
Yes, sir.
on different Billboard or whatever
Yes, sir.
classifications you want to do as
Yeah.
far as any type of success like that. If you're getting nominated for those type of level of success, that means you're getting a couple more dollars.
Oh,
so,
definitely.
So what I'm saying is so they're successful and you're successful.
It's
is
different. Oh, definitely.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a different successful.
But everything is marginalized. I look at myself as successful. I own my cars.
Straight
I own my
up.
house. You know what I'm saying? I go on vacations.
That's
I do a lot
successful,
more.
Joe.
But that's my point.
Right.
But what I'm saying is when you talk about successful as in a whole of society, of how society looks at it, successful is you said you want to be able to take. You made Christmas happen and you paid some bills.
I paid some bills and Christmas off of music. I know a lot of artists who do music and are super dope, might be better than me, might not be better than me, but they ain't paying no bills.
But then we know artists that aren't as good as you, that don't do whatever you do, but they paying bills in their house that they bought off their music.
Yeah.
They paying house in the house that they bought
Yeah.
their mama off on the music.
Yeah.
They paying bills in their sister
Yeah.
in their cousin house that
Yeah.
they bought off their music.
Yeah.
So is that successful?
That's still successful.
Yo,
That- that's-
bottom line.
But don't knock out the ones that still are successful.
But I'm not knocking them.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
success,
Yeah.
success is objective. Period.
success as a whole.
It's subjective.
That's
That's
word
as a
up.
whole.
It's
That's
subjective.
it.
Yes.
Like no matter how, to save a lot of wind, it's subjective.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes.
Period. You can talk as little or more as you want, but it's subjective to the persons and their opinions. That's it.
And that's
period.
real.
But
Period.
but you have to. But if a motherfucker is selling gold records,
right?
If niggas got gold records, right? You have to say that they're successful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. You
right?
would definitely
you
have to say that.
they're successful.
That's right.
All right. So you as an artist, in your head, right? In your head as an artist, if you want to be successful and you want somebody to deem you being successful, right? Wouldn't you want to?
Can I say one thing on the success in music
Mm-hmm.
topic, right? So when we did the show at the arena, I had to invest a lot of money into that. I borrowed some money, had some money. It was literally that night that I said, yo, I want to get paid first. That shit was so frustrating that I didn't leave with a mean profit, right?
Word.
So at that point is when I took the engineering out of my basement serious. I can say that I know for a fact that I've made way more money than the majority of the artists that are making music.
For real.
As an engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Just being an engineer.
Just being an engineer, I encounter hundreds, I can't say dozens, hundreds. So there's different levels of success. My level of success was being able to not have to go back to work for somebody else and being able to contribute to my household in a way that I was able to provide more than I was working for somebody else.
That's success.
It might seem like a low level of success to certain people.
Yeah,
but
it
it's
does,
success.
but it's
But
still
to me,
success.
Big. That's
Yeah.
big. That's
That's
big
success.
That's
To me,
big success.
It means a lot to me. Now, Sharp saying that he took care of the holiday last year doing his music, to me, that is success.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because 99, probably 99% of artists are never going to see even $1,000 from their careers.
No.
Lifetime careers. And Spotify is now to the point where they're not paying artists until they meet a certain threshold.
Word.
Like, this is some new shit coming up in like 2024 where it sounds crooked because it is. If you don't, I think it's like if you don't have like 200 monthly followers or streams,
Something like that. You
something
don't
like
get your.
that, you don't get your money from your shit, and they're gonna take whatever's generated from all those sub-level independent artists and use it to pay bigger artists. Yes. Yeah. So that success thing is a very tricky, thin line to walk because I had at Trey's baby shower earlier, I was talking to an indie artist. He's cool, good people locally, but he's not seeing the success from his music that he wants, but he's got a plan for it and all that. And the thing is, I've seen damn near all of the artists not see success. Do you understand? That's wicked.
Yeah. It's hard. It's rough.
Since 2016, I've seen damn near all of the artists not see success in the way that they thought they would see it.
Wow. That's real.
Because they had unrealistic goals on how to be successful. Mine was, I don't want to have to go work for a motherfucker the way I was.
But your goals are different.
They're
And
different.
and your success is your success
It was-
because you're able to do the things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's all. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm knocking anybody's success.
No, sir.
I'm
just
not saying.
just going against the grain for the people who are in the same situations. The people that believe in that, and I'm just going against it for the people that believe in what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Too. That's all,
You-
bro.
yeah.
Playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's all.
Definitely.
But I love the fact that it's a hustle, though, because if it's a hustle, that means if you can think strategically outside of the box and you do more than the last 20 motherfuckers, you can have more success than what they had. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you may have to compromise some things, some integrity, some artistic expression, those things. And how hard is that for an individual is, you know what I'm saying, is different. So what are you willing to compromise to reach those goals of financial success or
What is
personal success.
But that's been like that for the test of time with all music.
The balls, like Lamar Ball, like the
the
big
Baller
brand.
brand.
So they just got sued from the dad's old business partner for I
Yeah.
think like 15 million or
I
some
thought
shit.
it was 200.
Oh damn, yeah.
I seen 200. I didn't read into it because I'm like, how are they partners and you getting? How are you suing these niggas?
But think about it like this: they had to have generated a lot of money to have a lawsuit like that, right?
Yeah.
Which one of you niggas have purchased anything from that brand?
Nothing.
Nothing. But they still had success within that brand in a way we can't even relate to.
Yeah.
So
Right.
success is so relative to who you are, how you are, the demographic, and you know, I wish I could tell a lot of these younger artists like what is, and this a lot of them will say that. Cap will ask me, and they probably get frustrated. Like, so what does success look like to you? The dude I spoke to at Trey's baby shower earlier, I didn't say it in so many words, but that was the question. It was like, so what does it look like to you to be ahead in what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said he used the word regular. I don't want to live a regular life. I said, well, he said, I never see myself living a regular life. I said, well, what is a regular life to you? Because I'm from the hood. Like, I ain't have shit, bro. So for me to own my house, it's almost paid off. There's 4 cars sitting in my driveway. All of my kids have their own cars. 2 of them are in college. My oldest is doing his thing. To me, that's success. I'm not measuring with nobody else's ruler.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know, like we talked about, everybody. I feel like I'm successful.
Yeah,
you are successful.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
just
Like I'm not
feel like
no. But what I'm saying is I feel like I'm successful, just like Kurt
Yeah.
feels like he's successful.
Yeah.
You feel like you're successful. I'm not mad at nobody's success. All
But
I'm
there's
talking
different
about,
levels of
all
it.
I'm talking
I can
about
dig
is
it.
the levels of success.
Right.
You
What
know
are
what
the
I'm saying?
unrealistic levels of success that we know exist?
Jay-Z.
No, I mean like with these. Okay, so with the artists that exist now, and I always refer to the indie artists because that's who we're more. So what are unrealistic levels of success that you see or hear or just know exist?
I mean, you know, all the art, just like we talked about before, with even the indie artists that are getting, you know, these kids is making money
Yeah,
off
they
this
are,
show,
man.
and I don't even know, and it's hard
You're
for
right,
me.
you're
It's
right.
hard for me to even say. You got a girl that her song. She said she hit an interview. The girl, she said, if you had to perform at a church, what you gonna sing? She said, my booty hole, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. That's a song
Hit record.
that's generating her money
At the church.
that's what she said in an interview. She said at the church, I'm gonna sing my coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
Let me ask y'all a question. What the fuck do you think would have happened if the digital era was lucrative when we first started between then and now?
It's hard because back in our day, being so
Technology
different.
wasn't up to par to really use it like that. Cause
No, what I'm saying is if we were able to financially gain off of it since back in the day.
We would be successful.
And I'm not saying that
That's-
there's a blame or a fault for certain successes not taking place or niggas not blowing up. I just really believe that if it was okay, so for example, back in the day when I finished a record, when I was signed to Sonic Wave International, official deal, everything was legitimate. I had to send the rough copies of the music I had to the label. They had to approve certain songs that they wanted me to work on, and then I had to go from there, right? So now you're in a day and age where you're indie, you just do what the fuck you want.
Right.
And see what happens.
So because of things like that, I feel like if I was able to just do whatever the fuck I wanted to from a bedroom and
Yeah, it would have been.
I would at least had like 20 joints that would have took off, even if they was on mixtapes or
easy,
what have you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But that's the evolution of music. Like we can't hate, we can't be like feeling no kind of way about shit. But so any of these kids now that don't, I always tell them, and any kid you talk to that I've ever made music with, they'll tell you, I say, yo, you're a walking business, my nigga. You're a walking business. You are the product. If you don't treat yourself like that, guess what?
Don't treat yourself like product, you won't be product.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
Word, I love y'all brothers, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that eggnog got my stomach a little
Yeah, I
it's
was gonna
good though.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to pull up a little more. But yeah, I had the
Yeah, well, you know.
minus. Cal slipping on the production. He got all the cameras dying. Yo, nah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Cause I'm sorry.
You're on a lot of music.
That's why I don't like rushing to prepare. Now you did your thing. I fucked up today. The batteries is fucking up, and we've been recording for 2 days. Niggas been in here since Tuesday. Eggnog got me gassy. You didn't want to touch the eggnog.
I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just because I'm afraid of. Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, it
I
got
didn't.
me.
I don't want to get the fart in
It
and
got
all
me,
that.
son.
Yeah,
Got me. It's good though.
Yeah.
It's good. Yo, I love y'all brothers, man.
Love you too, man. Love y'all,
now,
man.
one thing we never say, my camera's dead right now, isn't it? No, I improvise. Oh, thank you very. See,
That boy know what he
why
doing.
Lil Cuz on it. So one thing that I learned we have to do that we never really do because we are just in it to win it, however we are, is we never ask people to please go to our YouTube and like, comment, and share.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
The whole nine, man. We're going to show you a good time.
We forget that, okay, we started this because, you know, we was just a bunch of dudes that naturally hang out together working on Quest Project. So it's like, yo, let's just go talk about it. But now we're to the point like, hey, let's try to do something with this.
Right.
So you can help us expand by first subscribing, telling your people, sharing the links, and then leave a comment. Now, we are not the sensitive type, so if you don't like some shit I said, comment on it.
Type me up.
I'll holler at
Hey, you don't like some shit I said? You can DM me, bitch, because I talk to you.
Yo, we talk shit to each other all the time.
day.
Like,
Hold up. And also, please, make sure you comment some things that you'd like to hear us discuss.
Yeah, because we're new to this.
You know what it is? They want us to get up here and do music. That's what they want.
That's what they want?
They want to see us do music.
Yo, maybe we should do a session and just go live for the whole session.
Straight up.
Oh.
I think so.
Because your project is dropping New Year's?
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
Well, I'm putting together this joint, man. Yours was next. P was supposed to be lined up. Dutch was supposed to be lined up. But I'm putting my shit together. Marshall's been working though. Marshall's been working.
Yeah.
I'm guaranteeing at least 10 joints.
By when?
First quarter of the year, January, February,
Yeah,
March.
yeah, me too.
Let's go.
Some of this shit might be done in my house because I need to tap in.
Let me know. Hit me up, brother. I'll tap in with
Not
you,
in
man.
my basement though.
And you just said something. That made my insides turn a little bit.
What that deal?
You know what it was.
I don't know. This shit been making my insides turn a little.
You said, and I'm able to with the brand new beats.
Yes, sir.
Come
Yeah,
on,
so
man.
maybe, yo,
we need to get together.
Listen, Deontay gave me the this is kind of what I've been waiting for. Because Deontay's been trying to find a CD. It's weird how many people don't have a CD drive today.
What you mean in their computer?
Yeah, because
they don't do that no more.
I don't have one on my studio.
I don't have it on my laptop.
Neither one of my two
Just
studio
don't open
computers.
up to put a CD in?
Nah, neither one of mine.
I must got an older version.
Yeah, son, it's 2023, my nigga.
Damn, I gotta tighten up.
So, Takal brought his gaming computer down. We ripped.
That's what
the
that
beat.
is in
Yeah,
there?
that's what that is in there. He be doing his streaming shit. He's gonna get us set up on Twitch.
Mm.
Yeah, so I think the Mindful Exchange podcast, I feel like a year from now, I'm goal oriented. What we got, like 100 and something?
120 on YouTube.
What we at, 120?
On YouTube, last time I checked, 120.
I think we'll be at like 5,000 subscribers by this time next year.
Yeah.
Easy.
Just because a lot of people are watching our shit through the analytics, they're just not subscribing.
They're just not subscribing. They're looking at it,
yeah,
but they're not pushing that button.
Yeah, and they're checking it
Yeah,
out
we at
for
130.
a brief amount of time. They're checking out the shorts more than anything.
Yes.
And they're just not subscribing. So it's like, ask these motherfuckers to like, comment, share, subscribe. We love to have you. We appreciate you.
Yo, we got 251 on the YouTube page or on the Facebook page, but 130 on the YouTube.
So you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I see what they looking.
Yeah.
But they're not tapping them buttons.
So maybe we need to talk more shit on the Facebook page. and
Yeah,
just-
the mindful.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I
man.
think, more people more people use YouTube. I think everybody's fans come from different places. You know what I mean? So more people use Facebook. Like my aunt, she's not on YouTube, but she watches.
Yeah,
Facebook.
You know what I'm saying? Because she watches on Facebook.
Yeah.
So so what we need to get the people to do is like the YouTube page.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they're liking the Facebook page and they're watching, but they're just not liking the YouTube page because it's another like that you have to go through.
Right. And they figure I already did that.
Right.
So
we're gonna
but
figure it out.
Like,
We'll figure it
comment,
out.
share. You know what I mean? Y'all can follow me, Hoodro44 on everything. You know what I mean? My snap is a little ratchet. I just want to let y'all know.
But it's good though.
My snap is a little ratchet. We talk about.
At least he gave the disclaimer.
If you don't want to be a little ratchet, then don't fucking come to my snap.
Yeah,
because-
hit us at the Mindful Exchange podcast. Google Cappy on the Great. However, just Google that. That's where I'm at.
Straight up.
We love y'all. We appreciate the support.
Yes.
We're gonna be here for a long time, man. I want
We
y'all
ain't
to
going
evolve
nowhere.
with us, man. And on that note, we are
Peace.
Mindful Exchange Podcast.
That should be